Hey everybody, just waiting on Chris to show up here. I'm sure he's probably getting set up. So I'm sure he'll be back here in a minute, but I guess hope everybody had a good time over that ADHD's giant thing he had this evening. I know Matt's going to be on here in a couple of weeks, so since he's not the world's best taster, we're going to send him some really fun stuff and see if he really is the world's best taster. Should be a fun time no matter what. All right, so we got in here so far. We have Ben Demon Hunter, Jerry Black, Brandon Prescription Bourbons here, Shane Long, Jason Coates. Let's see here, Donald Rance, and Ernie. How's it going? All right. Yes, we're live, Pete. Pete's getting ready for the Peter Golden lovely thing on Monday, which should be very entertaining. Oh, Daniel, how's it going? Thanks for showing up here, guys. AJ, JG, how's it going? Alrighty, so as soon as Hot Butter Rolls gets in here, we'll obviously add in. I'm sure he's just setting up his system at the moment, more than likely, so I'm sure he'll figure that out soon enough. Hey, Brent, how's it going? Alright, since obviously there's no plan, I was just working on my thumbnail. I was like, saw Matt was still alive. I was like, well, my wife passed out, so it's, I was like, well, I'll get something better to do and hang out with you guys, because it's always a good time. It's always fun, so let's see something to pour. Working on the video. This one looks good. Gariana. Hey, Pete, how's it going? So the answer is yes to everything you sent me a text about, by the way. Some Gariana 3.1. We did actually review Weston. Like, we've had Weston on the show. Of course, this is the damn thing that has the damn rubber thing. You can't get that. There it goes. Okay, cool. All right, so there's that. Always a nice one. Oh, good one. Do love the Westland. Always good stuff. Yeah, hell, we had a dinner with them back in, what was it? God, freaking, the pandemic here. It's been so freaking long since I've had people here. I think it was like last August, some shit like that, when they flew down from Washington for an event, which was really cool. But here we go. Bottle down Clyde's made, Pete. That's a good one to get. ADH. Hey, Matt, if your wife won't be mad at you, you're welcome to come in here if you want. I also don't want to get you in trouble since you did your own 3-hour stream. But it's totally up to you and not having your ass kicked by your wife. Unless mine wakes up, then I'll have to go. But that's the way it goes. We shall see. Oh man, this thing I forgot. This thing's nice. It's got some nice peat on it. Some nice oil fires on it for sure. Smells really good. I haven't had this system probably since the night they were here, to be real honest. It's been a long time. Oh, hey, thanks, Tim. Appreciate that. As soon as it pops up on here, there we go. Absolutely, Tim. Thank you much. Greatly appreciate it. Throw all this crap in here. Thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate it. She will definitely Lily murder with dull shit. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, let's not have your wife murder you. Just sneak into bed. Good choice. Oh, yes, definitely the Valentine 17. Yeah, that's old 86 proof, Pete. Absolutely. Definitely want that. That's freaking delicious whiskey anyway. Hey, Steve A, how's it going? Just waiting here on Chris. See if a yes on the Dickel Sour Mash too, Pete. Send it to him, so we shall see. Yes, starting after overnight. So technically, I guess a 1-9 stream. Smells good though. All right. There's hot butter rolls. Here we go. Grab them in here. Hey, how's it going? Fixing the camera there.
We're doing great.
Good. So what are you guys drinking?
What's up, Matt?
How's it going?
A little better now, but not a lot. I had my area set up to shoot some content.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't set up for live stream because that's tomorrow. And you're like, I was like, oh hell yeah! Go change everything.
It's all good.
We just went through the first 2/3 of my 2020 best whiskey list.
Awesome.
Is this real life?
This is real life. We're over here at the Wybra.
Oh,
splitting. We share. What's up, Jerry Black?
It's fine.
Hold on 1 second, Jerry Black.
Okay.
Oh.
Kenny and Scott. Yeah, Pete.
know.
Yeah, that sounds good, Pete.
Yeah, we got some bad lighting right now.
Definitely.
Oh, bueno. It's better.
Yeah, you sound fine to me. It sounds fine on my end. I don't know. Does anybody else have an issue with it in the chat?
No, it was
Sounds fine to me.
it was the lighting.
Oh, the
Jerry was
light.
telling us
Yeah,
that
your light's better.
kinda
Yeah, your
dark.
light was dark.
I don't know if he was talking about my humor, my complexion, or the lighting, but you know, man, I prefer the term olive toned, and my humor
Olive
is
complexion.
based on the way I was raised. Oh my goodness. What's up, AJ? How you doing, man? So, Matt, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
I just poured some Westland Gariana 3 from 2018, the 3-1.
Oh man. Okay.
It was just whatever the hell was around.
Yeah. Well, I actually grabbed this one off the counter because it came from the hand delivery service today. This is a Nassif Family Reserve. It is a blend of MGP light whiskey, bourbon whiskey, and rye whiskey, and it's from the Cat's Eye Distillery.
Look at my shirt here in the.
Yeah, you always bring that
I know.
freaking acid trip
I know.
crackhead shirt.
I'm gonna give.
Yeah, Gene's great. We had Gene on the show like last summer. That guy didn't even need a glass. He was amazing. He drank out of every bottle the entire time. It was fucking awesome.
God, that makes me so happy. Now that's the guy from Cat's Eye?
He owns Obtainium.
Oh, okay. So this is not an Obtainium
to do all their stuff.
Yeah. This is not an Obtainium. This is I don't know if you guys can see it. Is that any better? We're doing great.
Yeah,
My lighting is all F, bro. I'm sorry. So it's a Nassif, Nassif Family Reserve. And it's American whiskey because it's blends of rye, light, and bourbon. So that's the only classification it still falls into. That was a good pork pop. Texas.
Cheers.
Comes in at 107 proof.
Jerry Black's going to bed, I guess. Jerry. Good night, Jerry.
Oh, good night, Jerry. Good night, brother.
Yep, appreciate the new people coming in for sure. Always great to have everybody. I saw you hit over 1,000, so that's awesome. So now it's gonna get to wait for YouTube to get you technically monetized now.
Yeah, so I actually was just looking at that. We are at what did I say? 35.76.
Something like
Okay,
that.
so you're almost there. Cool.
Yeah, man, less than 500 hours left. So thanks to everybody that has been streaming me while you do laundry or clean the kitchen.
You're welcome.
Jerk off.
That's me.
Yeah, thank you.
Streaming at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is Ernie out? Is Ernie Brubaker out?
No, right
Oh,
there.
no, he's
Yes,
here.
on the shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that pointed out my shirt.
Ernie and Caitlin are fantastic folks. They're on the eastern, I don't know if the eastern seaboard, but they're Eastern Standard Time. And so it is real late for those cats.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Canadian Ben Demon Hunters in the house. What's up, Ben?
That's a special one. Knows.
Yeah, that smells great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ben and Don up in Canada, so always nice to have those guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Old Scotch drinker.
Yep. So Matt, tell me about your whiskey. Where is it from? What region is it from?
Westland's up in Washington,
it's American.
Yeah, it's American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Single
it's
malt?
an American single malt.
Nice.
Now, do you guys only review bourbon? You guys I need to rye too, but do you guys review scotches ever or not really?
So I have reviewed. I want to say I did a brief feature on Lagavulin 16 where I just drank some.
Okay.
When I was talking about the differences between Irish, Scotch, Japanese, I have reviewed a couple of Japanese. Not very much Irish. I did I think a Redbreast cask strength review, but I will drink any whiskey. My favorite whiskey is a whiskey in my hand. So I'll make it happen no matter what kind of whiskey it is. Do we prefer bourbon and rye? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that works then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a super special oak, which is Gariana oak, which is only found up in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, wow.
So it's their limited edition that they release every year and from a couple years ago. But thankfully, I have all 5 of them.
Nice. So that's like a Mizunara or limousine?
It's Gariana oak. It's a type of, so it's a specialty wood, basically, that you can't cut the trees down because they're protected, but if they fall down, you can cut them and make them into barrels.
Loophole!
Exactly right.
Love it.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Exactly.
He's got that oaky orange zest.
Yeah, you guys probably drink Woodinville, right?
Yeah, we enjoy Woodinville.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're not too far from them.
Okay, cool. Good deal.
JG is all steamed out. Big day today. I'll catch you all around. Whiskey
Hell yeah.
cheers. Good
Happy
night.
birthday,
Hey,
JG.
happy birthday.
Here's to JG.
Here's the
Happy
51
birthday,
years.
JG.
Happy
Congrats.
birthday, brother.
That's awesome.
Cheers. But yeah, they're in
Pretty
Seattle.
cool.
I'm pretty sure they're in Seattle itself, where their actual distillery is. James says in the damn box.
It's hot.
Yeah, Seattle. That's all right. Seattle.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
so that's always a nice place. So, did you get any BTAC this year?
I did. I got hooked up pretty well on BTAC.
Which ones did you get?
Same.
We both got pretty lucky. GTS, Thomas H. Handy, and William Lee Weller.
Damn, you do.
I got
Yeah.
I got all of that except the GTS.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I got a BTAC.
Great
I like
BTEC season for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
we
was
got
exciting.
lucky out
Yeah,
here in
sure.
West Texas. We did some serious hunting this year and
Yeah.
showed a lot of love.
Hey, that's the only way that make it happen is show the love, man. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's impossible. No, I got that, the Van Winkle 13 rye, and then I got a Pappy 15. So it was a good year.
Nice. Yeah, I got a lot B. I got 2 lot Bs actually,
Nice.
and I would have loved to turn those into a Pappy 15 or a Van Winkle rye.
I think I'm going to give people seizures, so give me 1 second.
He's going to swap
I'm
out
about,
shirts.
about to stand up, so everybody don't forget to drink.
Josh is up. Everybody drinks.
Oh gosh, this there.
All right, it's fine.
Just don't wear a shirt. It's fine. You're fine. He's fine.
Yeah, just be like Ed. Just don't wear a shirt. It works.
Exactly. Ed from Rock Gut Review doesn't wear a shirt sometimes. So
Fine. Yeah,
It's
it
cool.
just depends. As the drunker Ed gets, the crazier shit happens. It's fine.
hell yeah. Oh, we're not even on the chat. We're looking at the private chat instead of the comments. Man, I hate StreamYard so much.
Well, they just need to make it easier when you have guests and they
Work
can
shirt
type in the
is
damn
gonna put me
thing.
to sleep.
Well, I love the bacon. The bacon background that's
Yeah.
sexy AF.
Some really
James
good-
Taylor.
Oh man, I love your
Sweet
albums.
baby James. Dude, I love your music. Thanks for being in the chat, brother.
I celebrate your entire catalog.
Absolutely. Go to an old tub. Ooh, I don't. Our old tub was bad. Unfortunately, we got a really bad batch of old tub.
Ours is pretty good. I got a bottle and it's not bad. Peter Golden wants to know about the cask series grouses.
Yes, Pete, we definitely want those too. Yeah, he's gonna. So I know you guys watched the vault too, obviously, because you were down at the Bastards Ball. So Peter Gold's own region now of terrible bottom shelf scotch, all for for Daniel and Rex. So on Monday he's gonna be on our live with us to share
Nice.
the wonderful Peter Gold regions with us. So it'll be very entertaining to drink in solidarity with the Psalm. So it'll be fun times.
Oh yeah.
You can tell how much
That's
Daniel and Rex love that whiskey.
Oh, Matt's in the chat. Just saw that. That's 1 minute ago.
That's what he said.
Oh,
That's
did he?
why Matt read that thing
Oh.
about old tub.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Sorry, Matt.
Oh.
You were too busy kicking ass and winning world's top whiskey taster.
Yeah.
I'm
To
pretty
go
sure he's
bring-
doing all right. For
Yeah,
sure.
he wasn't taking Chick-fil-A to a liquor store at 10 a.m. on a Thursday.
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. Yeah, there's guys in our whiskey club locally that make fun of us, call us the Breakfast Club.
Hey, if that gets you get you BTAC, man.
Yeah.
That's totally
You know
worth
what's
it.
funny? Is
She's
we're
been like,
laughing all the way to
Who cares?
we're laughing all the way to our whiskey shelves with our BTAC while they're crying about it.
Yeah, they're like, give me my fucking horsey, Unless
Cliff
it's a
Coffin?
gold or straight from the barrel, I'll pass.
I can't give him the green shirt. I'm still wearing it, bro. It wouldn't come off. That motherfucker's welded on.
Yeah. We're going to have to lube them up with some butter.
Yeah, I'm thicker
then,
than a snicker. I said I was going to wear it on St. Patty's Day. Only if I can't burn it off. Oh.
AJ,
One for the
AJ
Office
going to
Space reference.
going to bed. Good night, AJ.
Good night,
If you're still
AJ.
there.
Not AJ. Oh, that's funny.
John T says, Dawn, Josh. I assume damn, Josh. That looks better.
Dawn, Josh.
Dawn. Sorry.
Dawn, Danielle.
I'm sorry I was giving you guys seizures.
It's okay. It's fine.
Tim Evans said, the Texas BTAC Slayers. HBR and Jacob. Right on. Yeah.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do every year.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, $20 is $20.
Hey, man, my knees are calloused AF. after 2019, 2020.
I think we can say that at 12:27
No, we're good.
Central
It's
Standard
not
Time.
our- yeah, he's already monetized. We're good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's all good. You can say what you want. They don't give a
Oh
shit.
man.
They let us get super chats and
Yep.
our our pennies on the dollar for the lovely ads we get. So
So-
we make at least a few pennies a month on them.
Yeah, and you're like freaking so close to 2,000 subs.
Yeah,
so
we're like
if anybody's
Yeah,
over here
1.99.
from ADHD Whiskey Stream and you guys came over to watch the three of us stream together and you're not subscribed to Whiskey Crusaders, give Matt a click. He's also usually on with Will and Sarah, and they have an amazing live stream every Monday night. They're very, very knowledgeable, and they're a little bit crass, and I freaking love them for it. So, think like Jason, think the Mash and Drum had a delicious three-headed baby with
Yeah, really.
Raw Gut Review.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't
Terrifying.
get you over to 2,000, but I did subscribe. I thought I was already subscribed.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm subscribed, and I have my notifications turned on. Not
Yeah.
bragging, just
Look.
saying.
How's
Oh,
bragging
good.
camp
I
going?
appreciate it.
It's going great.
Shane Long says, HBR Whiskey Central, you get a Woodford Master 16. I did not, Shane. I had the
yeah,
opportunity to
that's
get
out
one,
there, huh?
and I balked on it, and I missed my shot.
Mm.
I haven't
So,
seen them here at all anywhere.
Yeah, this one was offered to me from Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I probably missed it. Where are you located?
he's in Dallas.
I'm near
Well,
Fort Worth.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. I grew up in Richardson, Garland area.
Oh,
so,
okay. Not too far.
yep. Metroplex kid here. So,
And you know all about the fun places up here. Do your family still live up here?
my folks live in McKinney.
Oh, okay. So you're not very far.
So
Yeah.
far north Dallas. So, and then I got some other family up in like Whitewright, which is southern Oklahoma is what I call it.
Good night, Ernie Brubaker.
Okay.
Thanks for being here, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
That'll do it.
Hey, hit that subscribe button on your way up, brother.
And the like and all that.
Thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's funny. I was mentioning that I missed the chance at that Woodford Masters, and when I was little, my parents had a deck of playing cards, and we grew up really broke. And the playing cards were from a realtor, and on the back of every single card was a little poem, and it said, "Windfalls which I should have bought were lost because I overthought. While I thought things over twice, another grabbed them at the price." And I'm telling you, I memorized that when I was like 6 years old.
It
That's
still
awesome.
rings true today.
And
doesn't it?
it is burned into my heart, and it's never been truer than when I became a whiskey enthusiast.
That's funny.
You're
If
not.
you think about it twice, you've already thought about it one time too many.
Yeah, because God bless. I guess was it last year? There was an OFC that came for retail, and I was like, "Oh, I got to think about that." And God damn it, I was like, "Okay, fine." Next day, fucker was gone. I was like, "God damn it." It's okay. I did get to have a Hill 27.
It's pretty
so
good, man.
I was thankfully we got to try the OFC with Chad and Sarah. Thankfully at Nickel City last year. The thing was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I left like 45 minutes before that got busted up.
Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks.
English is my second language. Who said that?
John.
John T. Mr. Trombetta. Yeah, man. ESL's fine too, man. We welcome all walks of life, credos, and people that speak cursive. ADHD whiskey. This family reserve is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
Pretty tasty.
I feel like
Thanks, Shane.
I feel like there's going to be some word salad being tossed around tonight over here. So
Word
I apologize
salad.
in advance. So
Yummy, yummy.
we were doing our little tasting kind of review of top whiskeys of 2020, and
Awesome.
then it got into a blind rye flight for me, and I don't know.
Yeah,
It was great time.
He did Nashville Barrel Company single barrel, Alberta Premium Cask Strength Rye, Lot 40 11-year cask strength, and Michter's Toasted Barrel Strength Rye.
Yeah,
In a four-way blind.
Yeah.
Right before we jumped on this stream.
yeah. And they weren't small pours either. And then I went master blender status, and that was fantastic. So
Putting it
Yeah,
in.
that's usually the best is when you combine all four of them at the end. That's always the best.
oh
whiskey.
yeah.
Dude, I've got some.
Son of a. Sorry,
It's all right.
this is not.
So this is
not
not
ideal.
super professional, but
Yeah.
if I plug in my external speaker, there's so much feedback. It's ridiculous. But I don't even remember what we were talking about.
The rye flight. Master blender status.
Oh, I was about to say I've
2
made
seconds ago.
a couple of really nice rich man's 4-grain blends like
Rich man.
GTS and William Brew Weller and
Love it.
Weller Full Proof and
E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof?
and E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. Like,
Nice.
yeah, the master blender moments at the end of the flights are pretty choice.
Absolutely, yeah. I always like doing the Bookers one every year when you take all 4 Bookers. That's always the best one of the freaking batch.
Oh,
I
loving
imagine
some
it's probably
Booker
better
lately.
than what they're putting in the single bottles.
There's
I
no
was
doubt about
disappointed
that.
in Bookers in 2020 and half of 2019.
Did I buy any? I don't think actually. I didn't even buy them. Our buddy Brian, he buys all of them. We just go to his house. He lives a half mile from here. He does
Nice.
his barbecue thing, so we barbecue and do all the Bookers for the year. It's a good time.
Wait, what's the first letter of Brian's last name?
V.
Okay, all right. I got a buddy that's there in the Dallas area, and or I guess it'd be Dallas. I guess you're closer to Fort Worth, so
Yeah.
just making sure it wasn't my good buddy. So because he's in a barbecue too.
Daniel
Oh,
Kerber,
okay.
that's nasty, buddy.
I wouldn't be
2
surprised.
girls, 1
if you did.
headphone. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now too, Daniel.
Yeah, I've got a dog that's just tall enough to rip these out of our ears at the same time.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Awesome. That'll feel great if that happens. Hopefully, it won't.
Who said that about the 11-year?
Not good.
Donald
Jason.
Rance. Yeah, it was the last of the good ones.
Yeah.
I have the bottle that's open and I have one that's bunkered. And
Yeah, apparently the new ones, the non-age stated ones, aren't as good as the age stated ones. But
Not quite the
I'd
same.
still like to try it. You know, so
I will say that
absolutely.
the Alberta cask strength was beat the lot 40.
It's pretty
That's-
fucking great.
that's crazy too. Because I mean, the 11-year. I'd like to know what the ages on that
Alberta.
Alberta is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
So,
really good.
So Matt gives really good tasting notes. To me, the Alberta was super light and lemon citrus forward. Like it wasn't very rye forward. There was not a lot of dill, a little bit of eucalyptus, but heavy lemon citrus, like refreshingly light. Almost like a really nice lemon forward gin.
See, what was weird is I get heavy mint when I have any of those that I did in the flight. I get heavy mint. I was not getting mint at all. However, asterisk, we had 5 different barrel proof bourbons right before that.
So
So
run through them.
Mhm.
Not through those because we had before.
yeah, we can.
So we did Stag Junior Batch 13, ECBP C920, Smoke Wagon Uncut and Filtered,
57.3.
Parker's Heritage
Heavy char.
Toast Heavy Char Bourbon,
Okay.
which is 120 proof.
That thing's really good. Yeah.
What else did we drink?
Doc
Oh,
McStuffins.
Doc Swinson's Batch 7.
Okay.
We had all of those before getting into the rye flights.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben Todd Lee? How you doing, brother?
Oh, Ben's in the house. Oh, East Coast. What up, Ben?
Dram Bam, thank you, ma'am. Said something real nice to you, Matt.
Yes, I appreciate that, Dram Bam. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, go live every night, Matt. What's wrong with you?
Dude.
My wife will beat my ass. That's what will happen. We tried that for Advent. We were semi-successful at best. Plus, my damn job got in the way for a few of the nights, unfortunately. But it's okay. We still covered all 25, just not successfully every day.
Are you a football fan? Soccer fan? Is that a football flag behind you?
No, that is a Bavarian flag from Germany.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, when we went there, we went to Europe as a kid. I brought that back.
Nice.
He's a fan
As
of
a
the,
kid?
of the Rhineland.
Yeah.
not
Awesome.
of football.
Okay. Not okay. All right. Gotcha. Fan of beer and German yumminess,
Yeah.
not football. Okay.
Because in here, this is all Steins in the curio case. there.
Nice.
That's awesome.
You got to know if you caught his last name Zetrick. That's
Oh, okay.
very fatherland.
Yeah, it's
Motherland.
Bohemian. Yeah, so on that same trip, Zitrick's Bohemian. So we went to Czech Republic, Germany, and Austria.
Nice.
Nice.
And then after I got married in 11, before we had our second kid, we went back to Prague for a week. And it was
Oh,
fucking
okay.
amazing.
Yeah, I bet. I'd love to go over there, but man, my claustrophobia and my fear of flying
Mm.
has just increased tenfold as I've gotten older. And I don't know, it's not the fear of going down. It's the fear of being in that plane, that door shuts, and I can't control anything anymore. I can't stop that plane. So
True. You can.
It's it's
Give
rough.
you a tranquilizer or something, knock your ass
Yeah,
out.
that's what I talked to my doctor about.
I'm gonna put some Xanax in his milk.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or in my belly. It's fine. You don't have to put it in my milk. I know.
I'll take it.
So just want to point this out. Donald Rant said that the Big Berta Premium is supposed to be around 7 years. So
Okay.
interesting.
So that's kind of the sweet spot that we found for rye. 7 years for rye is like.
Yeah, we got the NBC. We have the Nashville Barrel Company. It's a 7.5-ish. Man, it's fantastic. So it says the citrus comes from the Bristretto rye that is heavily used here in Canada. Interesting.
Nice.
Cool. Oh, Donald's another Canadian?
Yeah, Donald Canadian, Ben Demahunter's Canadian.
Okay, Donald.
Awesome. We know Ben from our streams.
Do you and Ben live next door to each other? Just kidding.
No, I know
you don't.
Even next door in Canada is like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
For real, right? It's kind of like Texas, except for nobody fucking lives there.
Yeah. Well.
So there's no Abilene in Canada.
Yeah.
Ben said, HBR, Alberta, go watch Whiskey in the Six, Rob, video comparing his Alberta Premium Cast Strength Rye to one of his favorite, with a U, favorite ryes.
That's the Queen's English.
Yeah. He says how old the APCS is.
I think. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So let's see. Whiskey in the Six. I'm going to have to write that down. I'd like to see that because I love that Alberta.
Whiskey in the Six is
Alberta
old school
Premium.
whiskey tube.
Yeah, Rob just hit 10,000.
God, that's
Wow,
awesome, man.
nice.
That is freaking great, dude.
Whiskey in the Six. Okay.
Yeah, he's been on a long time. Like
Alberta
5-6 years,
Premium.
maybe longer. It's been a long time.
Nice.
So I just opened a bottle that I won in a weird grab bag on a Powerball in a whiskey club I'm in. This is a Knob Creek twice barreled rye. I've never even heard of it. Have you had this one, Matt?
I saw, but I haven't tried it yet. I know I've had the twice barreled something from a couple years ago, unless it was the same one. I don't know. Somebody gets a sample of it. It's the only thing I remember.
I don't know how to read the date codes, but there's a 0 and an 8 at the beginning. So I don't know if that means.
That's definitely 1908.
Oh, it's a dusty.
So yeah, it's a dusty for sure.
Okay.
1908.
No, this is definitely the newest iteration of the branding. So that makes me think it probably was 19 or newer. Oh, there's 2 date codes on it. Interesting.
Jerry Black said you'd have to knock J Pitt out like Mr. T on A Team to fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, this is
the last few flights I've had, it's been from here to Dallas, and it was a nightmare. It was terrible.
That's
I
only
flew
an
to-
hour.
I know, and I flew to New Orleans maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, and oh my God, it was terrible. I don't know what's going on with me. As you get older, I guess you just start being less and less, or you start sucking a lot more, I guess. Start sucking at life.
I wouldn't know, man. I wouldn't know. I'm still young.
Yeah.
Still young.
You're still young. Look at all this gray in my face.
Hey, 3 more weeks, man. I'll be 38.
No, well,
There you go.
you're catching up to me pretty quick. So
I am. I'm gonna be there soon.
Yep.
Yeah, except for nobody wants a bourbon that old. It'll taste like shit.
Oh, that's
Donald-
not very nice.
Donald said Ben lives about 4-hour flight away from me. Nice.
There you go.
So Donald's in Toronto and Ben is somewhere in Alberta. Well, hopefully you're harvesting that rye and putting in some delicious rye whiskey.
Absolutely.
That's all we care about.
So I will say that this twice barrel rye smells really young compared to the Nasi Family Reserve I just had. It's got some really interesting grain forward cereal forward notes.
You know, it was like that Knob Creek 12 year that I picked up. There was just nothing there. I was very disappointed in that.
It is only 100 proof in
Yeah.
its defense. No gasoline, no care.
Yeah, no gas proof substitutes.
Proof substitutes.
So
That's what our fans call themselves.
Yeah.
Also, hopefully
Yeah.
our fans call themselves our fans.
yeah.
Always a plus.
Bourbon's asking, don't we do this tomorrow night? Yes, we do. We're also doing it tonight, so you're welcome, Ben.
You're welcome,
See.
Ben. It's a
Twice in
two.
a row would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like all whiskey. But Scotch is probably my preference in general, just because it's a broader, complexity of differences. whereas
yeah.
most bourbons are not as the breadth of bourbon is here and Scotch is here, just in terms of different flavors you can get. So, but I like it all. I mean,
What's your go-to? Like, what's your top favorite? What's your everyday drinker? You know,
and you don't have to answer by a specific brand. You can go regions. Are you a Speyside guy, an Isla guy?
Yeah,
Highlands.
It depends on the day. I mean, really and truly depends what mood you're in. I mean, that's how I pick my whiskey. Is what mood am I in?
Yeah.
Some days you want to get your ass handed to you. So you drink, like Octomore, and so which is fabulous stuff. Or
I hear nothing but good things about that.
Undronic, something like that. So, or you just want really high proof, you drink Stag. It just depends on the damn day. But I like all of it. That there's no days I want shitty, pine sappy whiskey. Those that they can keep. Those are terrible.
Agreed.
So, what's the oldest bourbon you guys have ever had?
Probably going to be a Rhetoric.
Okay.
I would say the Rhetoric
25.
I've had Rhetoric 24. I've not had the 25.
Okay. I had the old Blowhard 26.
Okay. Yeah, I've had that one. I had that.
Bragman Camp's going well.
I did get to try the Jefferson's presidential 30-year.
Oh, nice.
Might as well have been a fucking oak tree.
Yeah.
Sounds
Liquor Hound brought it over here, and it was not great. We were both very disappointed in that bottle.
Chris and I, the oldest whiskey we've had was probably that Canadian Club 41-year-old.
Nice.
Either that or that 43-year-old Scotch bed at Casey's house.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You get the Invergordon.
Yes, it was the Invergordon.
Yeah, that's a
nice. Good one. Look at you. God, Matt, you're a freaking genius, dude.
That one's good. Matt. Yeah, the oldest I've had is the 45-year Glenlivet. That thing is fantastic.
Oh, wow. I saw is it the 50-year or something? I don't know, the Macallan. What's that one in that diamond-shaped bottle? There's only four
God, they've got one, I think, what's it, 72 years now? Something,
I think 72, something like that. It was up at Total Wine in Allen, or the Total Wine over in Allen. It was 20,000. Yeah.
And my favorite,
I'll take two of
my
those,
favorite
please.
Thing about him is all the reveal videos, and it's always like really lively Indian music playing in the background. And I mean East Indies. I'm not being. That's not a terrible slur from a colonialist. That means literally the East Indies.
So Matt, Shane Long was asking just a minute ago. I think we may have already answered. It was about 3 minutes ago. He said, "What's your favorite? What's your preference? Bourbon, rye, or Scotch?" I think we answered that with Scotch. So.
Yeah.
But then he said he's also a proof-stitute. So
I agree. I do really like cask strength Scotch, cask aged bourbon. Or just cask strength anything is just fucking good.
So Alexander Murray cask strength you've had?
Oh, God.
I had a 1999. I got my box in 1999. It was fantastic.
That's good. We had just reviewed the Alexander Murray 20-year cask strength Bunnahabhain. Oh my God, that thing's from 1988. The thing's amazing.
Ooh.
But yes, peated bourbons. Yeah, we've had J. Riddle. That's really good. Kings County from New York. We've got one of those. That's all right. I think J. Riddle's better. But but there's a few of them. There's not a ton of peated bourbons out there, but you can get them. But there's plenty of peated American single malts that are all really, really good.
Like there's tons of peated American single malts. I've never seen a peated American bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. J. Riddle is out of Detroit. It's distilled at 2 James Distillery, and obviously Kings County's in New York.
So do they peat the corn?
No, they peat 79% corn, 20% peated barley.
Oh, okay.
That's how they peat it. Yep.
Interesting.
But it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got a Hazmat Kings County. That's cool. Oh yeah, McCarthy's fantastic single malt out of Oregon. It's really, really good. I love their stuff. And shit, they've been around since like 1985 making peated single malt in America, which is way old school for American whiskey to be peated. Most of today,
crazy unique.
Yeah, like most of your peated stuff today is within the last 5 years in America. Not much. Like Balcones and Andalusia and guys like that, which make fantastic whiskey. That's for sure. Let's see.
Agree to disagree.
This will work.
Canadian Ben Demon Hunter.
See, I haven't tried Liberty Pole. I've heard Liberty Pole is pretty decent. I haven't tried Liberty Pole. It's one of the few distilleries I've never gotten a chance to get from Pennsylvania. I've gotten like Wiggle. I've gotten Manitani, but it's one of the ones I wanted to try was Liberty Pole, but I haven't had a chance to ever get that one.
Nice. What did you just open?
A Mark from France. It's a single malt from France. It's a non-chill filtered, 46%.
Believe it or not, I've had that whiskey at a bar in Midland, Texas.
That's insane.
Yeah. So there's the Blue Door.
Okay.
There's a bar called the Blue Door, and they occasionally get really weird specialty items. And they have an international flight, and they'll serve you a Mexican whiskey, a French whiskey. What were the other ones? There's two others that are whiskeys that you don't think of whiskey being from there.
Smells
Is it English, France, Germany, Sweden?
I was say, is there a Welsh whiskey?
There is Pendrin.
Yeah, so there's a Welsh whiskey, and then there was another one. I can't remember what the fourth one was.
Okay. Yeah, Pendrin makes really good. They have a nice peated one there from them. I like their stuff a lot, actually. What's the Mexican one? Sierra Norte? Is it the one you had them as the Mexican one?
Yes.
Okay, or what's the other one? Abeloso is the other one that I've had.
I haven't had that one, but I will tell you that I could take or leave the Sierra Norte. I don't care.
Yeah, that was not good. Like, I think like their concept is really cool, using all those old school heirloom corns. Like, it totally can be done. They're just not there yet. They got a lot to learn, unfortunately.
Yeah, they do.
So
They're used to roasting that agave as soon as it comes out of the ground.
Yeah, it's not good.
So Tove Thomas just joined.
What's up, Tom
welcome.
Thomas?
Said he's waiting on a single cask nation 24-year pre-fire Heaven Hill. I almost pulled the trigger on that.
You remember my poem from earlier?
That's right.
Windfalls, which I should have bought.
Yep. I almost pulled the trigger. I was like, $250. Yeah, I should probably buy it, but I don't want the wife to be that mad. And
I didn't know
understand.
fire.
I blew it. Yeah.
See, John T. Anything that's sold in 67. Yeah, if you can get some of the old signatories or Scots, you can get stuff from the 60s. That's what I usually do, because I've got a 35-year lawnmower from 68 that is unbelievable. So, yeah, so just go to your independent bottlers. That's how you find stuff from the 60s.
That's awesome.
That you can afford, because
Right.
it's name brand. You can't afford it.
They're
It's
all
gonna
in
be
the glass
$5,000.
case at Total Wine.
Mm.
They're
Yeah.
all in the glass case at Total Wine, and one of my favorite things. I really want to find some. I want to find some Armagnacs that were vinted in my birth year.
Yeah, and at least the good thing about Armagnacs is at least they're cheap, relatively speaking, at this point in time.
Yeah, extremely cheap compared to Scotch or bourbon of the same ages.
That is for damn sure. Oh yeah, Glenfarclas Family Cash Reserve. Yeah, I would love to get one of those too, but I also don't have $50,000.
Right?
But
Yeah, me
sure.
neither. I mean, not yet. Maybe tomorrow. Well,
Oh
You
yeah,
never know. I heard
yeah, that's a good one. I like that one from New Riff. That one actually is good. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I got a sample of that from Bobby and Sam. That one's good.
hell yeah.
Backseat piece.
So, bourbon. I don't feel like I missed out on the Thundercats. Old Scout.
Thundercats are awesome. I love
Thundercats are the shit, but
Oh, that
there's a
was,
store in Manhattan that is selling an Old Scout Thundercats tater sticker, and it's like it's $20 over retail plus hand delivery fees for a 5-year MGP. I'm good not paying $95.
Pretty sure you can get your own sticker and put it on there. For way
Hey,
cheap.
I could get my own Lion-O. I could.
Exactly.
I hate to say it, but I have not been impressed with those Old Scout picks. But that double barrel Rebecca Creek.
Oh, so Matt, have you seen any of the double barrel Rebecca Creek single
Yes.
barrels?
I have not tried any of them because Rebecca Creek is their very first batch they did was good, but after that the batches went downhill. So I haven't
Right.
tried any of their source stuff. And oh
So
god,
is
their Tomo is awful.
I know it's so bad. So it was all blended whiskey. It was
It was
mostly
garbage. Yeah.
neutral grain spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to drink it when I would drink TX, because if a bar didn't have TX, they almost always had Rebecca Creek. It's super light. It's Texas Crown Royal. But now they are sourcing from MGP.
Right. I knew they said that. Knew that 10 and I guess the 12 I think is from, and the 10 I think is from Dickel. And then they've got that double, but I haven't tried. Have you tried any of them though?
Dude, oh crap. I almost brought it in here whenever we left the bar.
So they're worth drinking then?
So good,
Yes.
dude. We got it
Especially the
for
price. It was $36.99 plus tax, plus
That's for the double.
HDF, hand delivery fee.
Yeah.
So
here they want like 60 or 70 for those.
For the double
For
barrel?
the double barrel, or is that the
For the 10 and the 12.
12 year?
No.
Yeah,
This is not
we're
that.
talking.
That's the
Yeah,
double.
these
I
are
don't know
non
if they want
age
the double. I have to look it
Yeah,
up.
these are store picks.
Yeah,
Those
it gives
are
you
store
the age on the back. They're about 5.5 years.
Okay.
And they kind of go back and forth to different places and age for wherever. But
Yeah.
no, for $40. Oh, that's a stock up on 113 proof.
All right.
Oh, dude, I wish that so whenever we bought them, we got them from a friend that hand delivered them to us, and I was like, man, $40 for Rebecca Creek, and he was like, well, it's MGP, and I was like, well, it's Rebecca Creek, they could fuck up a wet dream. So I was really, really leery about getting it. Now that I have one, I wish that we would have got 3 apiece.
Yeah,
it's that good.
So
Okay.
Tim Evans just said the single barrel Old Scout Rise are solid. He said
they're so solid.
He said purple label.
Yep.
So those are
Yeah,
the
I've got a
Rise.
couple of those. They're good.
Yeah. Well, those are the single barrel Rise. The new stuff is really good.
Them purple necks.
Yeah, for sure. For
Smooth amber.
$50. Yeah.
Also, if you put it in the back of your cabinet, it looks a bit like a Willet.
That's true. That's a valid point. Yeah, we did get one of the bourbons that's a 5-year of the Old Scout that Larry's bar picked out. And it's freaking great.
Dogs are going crazy in here.
My dogs are getting rowdy. They're all invigorated by all this talk of good whiskey.
Man, that's
Bourbon said it might be getting one of those double barrels where I added you guys, so that'd be good.
Nice.
That's a great pick. So we have a couple stores around town that have a couple of those Rebecca Creek double barrel store picks, WB and
Yeah, Matt, if you're interested in trying it, I could just text me. I can see if I can find one.
I'd love to try it.
sure. Yeah, it's great deal. I mean, it's cheap for what it is, I think.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cliff Coffin in the chat has a. I think he's at bragging camp. He's talking to you though, because I don't know those whiskeys, bro.
Lemorangi Prides. Dude, that'd be totally worth that. You should
An
have
ounce for $7.50. Oh my gosh.
74,
Yeah,
781. Yeah, that's spectacular. Well, considering those are $3,000 to $5,000 bottles, yeah, that's really not a bad price. So, what's the chance you're going to get to try actually 3 of them, let alone afford 1 bottle?
Yeah, exactly.
One of those things. And plus, that's not like the asinine markup on a bar for like Pappy or something. Shit, there was one place we're at a couple months ago. Those fuckers wanted $333 for a 1 ounce of 23. I'm like, go fuck yourselves.
Yeesh.
Well, last year
Not only is it not worth it, the bottle's not worth that.
I paid $2.50 a shot for Pappy 15 at a bar last year for me and some customers.
My buddy just sent me a text. Pappy, I want to say the 23 was $250 in Vegas somewhere.
God bless.
That's actually reasonable compared to what I've seen in other places.
Well, shit, there's a place in Wisconsin you can get it for $60.
Yeah.
In a little tiny town.
Shane Long asked us a question. He sent us a bottle of Ragged Branch, which is a distillery that's based in New Orleans. It's a cask strength bourbon. We did open it. We opened it last night. On immediate first impression, it reminds me a lot of Garrison Brothers. Very, very oaky. Like you could tell it's hot as hell in New Orleans.
I thought it was in Virginia.
So it's
maybe they
distilled.
aged it?
It's distilled in Virginia,
But it's aged in
it's sent to
Virginia?
New Orleans.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it is definitely. It tastes like a Texas whiskey for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense based on the
But-
heat and humidity they get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How
And I
old
will
is that?
be posting a review of that whiskey, Shane. Thank you so much for sending it to us. That's the first actual full bottle that I've been sent for a
Nice.
review.
Congrats.
It made me feel like a big dog.
They're fun. I love getting bottles. It's my favorite. It's one of the best parts about this deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, then start getting on the lists of the distillery promos and all sorts of cool shit shows up.
Dude, that would be so cool. So I actually was working towards that on Instagram before I started my YouTube channel, trying to review good stuff and leave good tasting notes. And I'm no AJ Lopez, but I feel like I give pretty good tasting notes.
Yeah.
And I just didn't get any traction whatsoever. I guess I'm just like a fat white guy and that's not what they're looking for.
It's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's how it describes most of us that do this is fat white guys. Pretty confident.
You know what? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So Tulp Thomas got Stag and Blue Moon Weller for $4.80 each from my local store. I will say that if you average those prices, you came away with
way worse.
sure. Yeah. I would say you overpaid on the Stag and you way underpaid for the Blue Moon Weller.
Yeah.
So good for you. That's awesome, man.
What do you think of that 2020 WLW?
I haven't had that. I haven't tried that or the handy yet this year. I know nobody got a handy, but I haven't tried that one, and I haven't seen anybody that got the William Weller. So that one was in short supply up here this year.
It is very special.
If it's not number one, it's very close to number one for 2020.
Yeah. So our
best whiskey.
Spoiler alert: top three are GTS, Old Carter American Batch 4, and William Weller. And we're going to do those tomorrow on a fresh palate.
That's awesome.
And figure out which one's number one on a blind flight. Not that it'll be very difficult to tell which is which.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to say this is clearly for second and third.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. I do love William Weller. Yeah, I've got a 17. I've got a 19, but the 19 is not open. Only the 17 is. It's almost gone.
It's really good.
So what I heard, it was really good. So I've got that. I've got an Eagle Rare 17 that's not open either. So the original 17 I got, like a buddy sent us a couple ounces from 2005, which we were.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because he lives local and he's a doctor, and he was over here when I brought up a bunch of cool little shit with him, and he's like, "What have you never had?" I'm like, Eagle Rare, like whatever. And like a month later, this package shows up with 2 ounces of Eagle Rare 17. I'm like, "Fuck, that's awesome."
That's so cool.
I was like, "Sweet."
Score.
I always love it when shit like that shows up. That's the best.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. How's bragging camp going?
It'll happen. It's all good. It'll happen. You just got to show the love. I mean, this is what it looks like right now. I mean, this is the bar at the moment. It's just a mess.
Holy cow. Look at all that.
That looks like my bar. That's why we don't shoot in my bar.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's like this little short area, because otherwise up here is all full. It's just this little area this is what we have to shoot in. So
yeah. No, it's perfect. It's a nice little perch.
I don't have any area like that in my house. Everything I have is in a closet. Like it's jam packed in a closet.
Josh has little kids.
Wife wished it was all in one closet. That's not possible.
Yeah.
Unless it was like several thousand square feet closet.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
That'd be about the only way.
Yeah.
But no, there's about 3,500 bottles here. So.
Oh my God.
Every time I think I have a lot of bottles, I'm like, okay, as long as I don't pass Matt, I'm fine.
500. Jeez. Records. That's insane.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, well, it's kind of like the Whiskey Vault, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Will's in the chat.
Yes, he is.
What's up, Will? How you doing, Big Bear?
So the price is going high because
compared to me, Little Bear. How you doing?
Prices are only
how's Sarah
high
doing?
because people buy them at that price. Yeah, absolutely.
True.
People that have never had them, who buys them at that price.
Yeah.
That's what I find to be the case. Like people that paid $3,000 for a Peppy, like you're a fucking idiot. Just because you're just going to look at the damn thing. There's no way in hell you're going to taste and go, "Oh, it's the best shit I ever had," because it's fucking not.
Oh my God, that was worth $2,700.
It's like no.
Robotic.
Like, if you bought a 23-year Scotch, maybe, but I don't think so. Even at that price, if you paid $3,000 for it, you better be getting damn near a 30-year at least. But real and true should be getting like 40 from a lot of different distilleries. So,
yeah. So Robotic says, "You freaking savages, all day sipping like a chicken broth tasted." I love it. Is that what you're laughing at?
That's what happens.
Oh man. Yeah. So Will says, "I'm always here, just quiet." Well, I'm sorry for what I said about you earlier. I didn't think you were in the chat, and I'm just kidding. I actually said nice things about you and your lovely wife.
Oh
man, I went back to the Nassif after drinking this Knob Creek double or twice barreled rye. It's so much better after drinking a bad whiskey. You ever do that?
Yes.
You ever drink a really good whiskey after having a bad whiskey and be like, "Oh, this is
so much better.
This is way better than when I tasted it a second ago."
So that Knob Creek rye, man, great nose on it.
Good nose.
Yeah.
Weird and grainy.
Yeah.
It's youthful.
Yeah, I don't know.
which is weird because it's been through 2 new charred oak barrels. Oh, Sagamore come out.
Yeah, this is the tequila finish bottle.
Oh wow!
I don't know if you guys have that one or not there, but yeah,
We don't.
it's quite good.
I will tell you, we might have it. I don't typically latch onto the Sagamores other than the cast strength. It's 4 barrels.
Yeah, this one is 98. So I tend to like all their finish stuff. They usually do something interesting. Plus, we have our
So,
own pick,
Matt-
so
ADHD says, I own 9 pairs of socks. That's funny in itself, just that first part. And can never find a match. Imagine all the whiskeys Matt has lost around his house.
and the sad part is that it's definitely a true statement. I definitely find shit. I'm like, oh, where the fuck is this whiskey? I want to know.
Do you ever find
Here.
anything in your couch cushion?
Here somewhere.
I just want to come shake out your jeans before laundry and just all the balls that fall out of your jeans, I'm taking home.
Tim Evans asked, how long does BTAC last for you guys?
So I've got
For me, not too long.
Yeah, so Josh drinks his like real fast.
I share mine. That's the problem. Like
Yeah,
my
that's
last
the
WLW from 2018, I shared more of it than I drank.
Yep, that's
and I'm a stingy fuck.
I drink his though. He lets me drink it.
Yeah.
But
See, then there you go. Problem solved.
yeah,
You share yours and drink his. It works perfect. Now that's why this bottle's halfway gone because I've given away pretty much. I think I've maybe drank
Yeah.
out of this at most. The rest of it I gave away to people.
yeah. It's like, oh, have you tried this? Have you tried the new one yet? No, I haven't. Oh, let me send you a sample. You know,
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, what the fuck? God damn it, half the
it
bottle.
makes you sad but happy at the same time. That you're,
Yeah, I like to think of the people because
Yeah.
I sent out Wilmer Weller sample and a George Stagg sample,
yeah,
and I like to think about someone getting that'll never see it otherwise.
Yeah.
Right,
Opening
right.
it, pouring it in their Glen,
yeah.
and
Absolutely.
being like, "Oh, this is amazing," and that's an experience that wouldn't otherwise have.
Tim, it's kind of like that E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. I've probably sampled more out of that than I've drank.
Oh, for sure.
The one that I sent you. So, Robotic wanted to know HBR. I wanted your take on Smoke Wagon. Thought I had today.
So Robotic, I think I responded to you earlier that you bought a uncut and filtered, and so that one was in our flight of top whiskeys of 2020 because Smoke Wagon Uncut and Filtered came through big time within American whiskey for us, and I love Uncut and Filtered.
Agree. Just wish you could find more of it. That's the only shitty part. It's hard to find.
I've got hand delivery friends in Vegas, and they send it to us pretty regular.
Perfect.
I have it hand delivered by the case.
That's it.
Oh, Beth Bourbon, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Bubble Bourbon.
Holy
Yeah.
crap, y'all still awake? Hey, also, I haven't watched your video of you out of the tub, but I heard people were really, really uncomfortable with you not doing review in the tub.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
the question I have for him is, how's he going to do live streams?
It's got to do it in the bathtub.
You never peed in the bath? You know what the live stream's like. It's fine.
We got a sneak peek of him the other day, kind of like an after hours deal.
Yeah.
And he wasn't in the bath. He was
No,
wearing
but-
sunglasses, but it was like, wow, you have a face?
You face.
Interesting.
What would be cool is if you could do like there's got to be some kind of prop bubbles
Yeah.
where you could do like the
yeah.
bathtub bubbles, like when you're a kid, you made yourself
Yeah.
a beard out of the bubbles. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. Jason Coates, it's not even late yet. You must be a West Coaster, brother. Oh man, how many people are in the chat? There's 28 people in the chat. That's awesome.
Yes. Middle of the freaking night. It's the way it goes. Oh, Donald, you got that tree 5. That sounds amazing.
Dude, Dear Gaelic, I've only had a couple trees.
God
It's
bless.
so good.
Which ones have you had? Which
I don't
which
recall.
version?
I don't recall. My buddy Casey is a massive Irish fan,
Mm.
and he had, I want to say, all the trees except for one. Because
Damn.
every time I'd go to Houston and Dallas and Austin, I'd send him pictures of the Dear Gaelics in all the different stores I'd go to, and he's like,
Yeah.
got it. And I'm like, I'm going to keep trying, dude, until you get the full set.
That's awesome. Yeah, apparently that tree 5 is magical. Because I have a tree 2 and Will's got a tree 6. So, but apparently, from what Since Donald's having a fucking orgasm here in the corner, and if he says that, and since he's Irish whiskey Yoda, it must be unfucking believable. I wonder if it's as good as Grinnell's Wood, because Grinnell's Wood is just one of the best woods I've ever had in my entire life. And that's a tree one. That thing's just, it kicks everything's ass. It's yet nothing's lost to it yet. So
not gonna lie, I have zero idea what you guys are talking about.
It's a Middleton product, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's Middleton's incredible.
It's these guys.
Very, very limited run. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this what this looks like.
Yeah, man, I don't want to not do it justice. Do you want to explain?
Okay, the very rare.
So it's different trees, right?
Yeah. So what they do is they go to the forest and they procure from a family estate. This one thing comes from the 1600s. They've been on this estate, this one family, and they go and they pick 7 trees that they cut down, and then they basically watch them go down to the bodega down in Spain. And it sits out there, air dries, I think for 3 years. I think. Then they cut it. They made I think 48 barrels out of it, and each whiskey can be sourced to the particular tree it came from when it comes back, and then they taste it every month until it's ready, and then they release it. It's so.
I believe Buffalo Trace did something similar to that with the Single Oak project.
Yeah, they did that.
I'm sure it's not anywhere near what
they also did.
It's good, but nothing like this.
Right?
Do what?
The Charter Oak was similar too, right?
Similar conceptually, yeah. Yeah, because I've got the Canadian, I've got the what's the hell the
There was a Madagascar.
The Mongolian as well.
Mongolian, yeah.
Yeah, and then the new one, Chipmunk, something like that. I don't know what the fuck it is. Unfortunately, that one's been disappointing. But it is what it is. They can't all be winners, I guess.
Yeah.
But it
should happen when you party naked.
So Dram Bam, thank you, ma'am, said Houston honestly sucks for good bottle releases. They just released.
Have you gone to NASA?
Yeah.
Dram Bam, thank you, ma'am.
They also down there in Houston, they just had one of those 15-year Heaven Hill releases, the Prideful Goat.
The Prideful Goat released in Houston too, yeah.
And they did a release a few weeks ago, and then I think coming up here in next 2-3 weeks, they'll be available in specs.
And they also released like 10 barrels of Smoke Wagon Private Barrel through the specs in Houston.
Nice.
I mean, I would consider all of those good bottle releases, but I think Dram Bam Thank You Ma'am is a Scotch and Irish drinker.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, maybe Scotch and stuff is not good, but
yep.
Ooh, hey Jason, if you find a Tree 5, let me know. I need a Tree 5 in my life. Apparently, after Donald's review, apparently.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. It's just, oh god. Excuse me. It sells like Grinnell's Wood. That's why I wanted, because Blue Elf Forest was good. This one's good, but nothing's as good as that Grinnell's Wood. That's what I want to know. Is it as good as that? Now, you get any of these Old Forester single barrel cast strength picks? You get any of these yet?
Yes, I got one from Damon's in Maine, and it is really exceptional. I love it. I will tell you, I'm a huge proof substitute, and so I would probably enjoy it whether or not it had a lot of flavor, but it does have a lot of flavor. That being said, we tried it back to back with the 1920, and the 1920 was much more cohesive.
Okay.
There's something to be said for batching those, right? It rounds off all the things.
They're all, single picks, so.
Yeah. So who's the Whiskey Crusaders in the chat? Is that Sarah?
I know Will's, and I doubt Sarah's even awake.
Okay, because I see Whiskey Crusaders Will, and then I see Whiskey Crusaders. I thought it was you.
Oh, that's me.
Okay, how do you typing without me seeing? That's impressive, bro.
I type into my laptop's right here in front of me. So I put my webcam on top of it. That's how you can't see.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get a webcam to make our production value a little better. Right now, we're streaming through my mirrorless Sony, and it's just way too much for StreamYard.
Yeah,
They're-
just get, I know the webcams are hard to come by right now, but if you can get a Logitech HD 1080p, I think it was E370. Where the fuck this is? This thing's fucking great. I love this because this is the one that the Scotch Test Dummies told us to get.
Yeah,
They're like, this is the best. Get this one. I'm like, and it wasn't bad. It was like, it's under $100. It wasn't bad.
really.
Yeah.
So I asked for one for Christmas, and I didn't get it.
You got coal.
But I did get a really amazing tripod, and I got a really nice frame for my camera. People don't give a shit about my production equipment, but I was super pumped because when you're building a brand and building a channel, it's nice to have good ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can make a really beautiful shit sandwich, but if you use bad components, it's still a shit sandwich.
Because back when we were filming in person, we changed lenses after a few episodes. Oh my god, the new lens made a world of difference.
I've got to get some fixed ratio lenses, man.
So
Yeah,
so
you do.
Bubble Bath Bourbon just grabbed a C920 Logitech for $80. Does 1080. That doesn't make sense.
The
But
software leaves a bit to be desired, though.
I'm glad you grabbed the C920. That's a good batch.
Good for you,
there
buddy.
you go.
Sure.
Exactly.
Good night, Shane Long. Also,
Oh, good night, Shane.
See you next time.
Thanks for being here, man.
Prostitutes Unite.
Thanks for the bottles. I think we're going to give away Shane's Willet 4-year ride that he donated
Nice.
tomorrow. This is the
Pepper
little.
wanted to say hi.
This is the little
thanks. You have to
dog.
do that.
This is the dog that steals
And
your.
we're stripping the
just-
earphones out of our ears.
just-
Little adorable
Oh, Peppers. See ya, Peps.
shit. There she is. Look, that's we're watching. We got the
It's a little
we
bit
got the
delayed
YouTube down here
yeah.
and the StreamYard up here. So I'm literally showing Josh how silly he looks with the dead dog.
Yeah.
All good.
I love it.
It works just fine.
Bubble Bath Bourbon said that's not a joke. It's actually the name.
The
Are you
C920
serious?
is a Logitech.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
He
that's-
thought
I
he
need
thought
that.
you meant
I thought-
fucking Elijah Craig.
Yeah, I need that. Just because it's my favorite batch of the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
It's his favorite ECBP of all time.
He said ECBP is a freaking chore to buy here. Oh, that's
Oh,
terrible.
man. It's easier to get a Logitech than an Elijah Craig.
Yeah. Just grab okay, so Jason got one for 99 too.
Well, hell, I'll order one when I
Wait.
get off the stream.
Wait, are we talking about I don't know what we're talking about. Are we talking
Take it
about
back to whiskey now.
Talking about
cameras
webcams, bro.
or whiskey? Okay.
So here's the deal. We could set a webcam on top of the monitor,
yeah,
and
no,
then we're
that'd be
looking
great.
right freaking at it, and
Yeah.
it streams
Yeah.
way better
That'd be great.
than my $1,800 fucking camera.
It's amazing how good these like
Split that with-
widescreen little Logitech webcams do. These things are fucking. That's what these things are made for. They're fucking great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they do all the auto light adjusting and all that shit for you. They're just fantastic things.
They're
Robotic said,
made for 15-year-old girls and 40-year-old men.
"Whoa."
We out here making
Hey,
YouTube.
so Robotic said Elijah Tech.
Nice.
Okay, Jason Coates did get the whiskey for 99. Okay,
All right, cool.
that's not terrible because retail's probably $70.
Yeah, we got like 665.
You know, extra 30. C920 is pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but hey, if you love it.
Will you read Thrasher's comment?
All right, Thrasher says, "Hey boys, I woke up in the chair and saw you rolling. HBR. Maybe you can ask for a headphone splitter next." I reminded my two teenage nieces. I'm reminded of
Look,
my two.
man, I have a damn headphone splitter. It's at my mom's house.
We weren't planning on live.
We weren't
living
going
tonight.
live. We
Yeah.
weren't going live. And I took all my streaming stuff to my mom's house at Christmas so we could stream from her house if we needed to. And I left my charger for my camera, my lavalier mic, and my headphone splitter at her house.
Also, the only type of earphones that work for me are the damn Apple ones, the AirPods, or the regular ones. So this thing keeps slipping out.
What's it like having rich people ears? Is that
it's-
weird for you?
It's nice. Bragging camp's going well. Mustang Mike's in the chat. What's up, Mike Franklin?
What's up, Mike Franklin?
He
How
said he
you
got
doing?
2 bottles of ECBP 920 for $60 each this week.
Hell
Are,
yeah.
are you in Idaho? I can't remember where you're at, Mike. I forgot.
That's great.
Lady in the Tramp style. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Jason Coates C918 was my previous favorite before C920.
Yep.
Mhm. Gee,
Bubble
the C
bath
hasn't
also
showed up
got-
here yet. We just lucky enough to get B's. We get really stupid distribution on the ECP for whatever reason. Or
So
don't do them at
I'm
all.
telling you, Heaven Hill has forgotten Texas.
Yeah, it sucks.
Have you ever
I hate
seen
them for
an
that.
Old Forester decanter ever?
Old Forester.
I'm sorry.
Old Fitz,
I'm
you mean?
sorry.
Fitz?
Old Fitz.
Yes.
Old Fitzgerald, bottled and bond. I'm such an idiot. You've seen one in a store?
Yeah.
We've not ever seen them out here in West
I
Texas.
saw them. I saw one last week.
I've seen more Pappies
I saw
than I've
3 of
seen
them last
Old
week.
Fitz. Wow.
I had a buddy that
Hey,
messaged
Matt, I'll
me.
text you about that.
The,
A buddy
unfortunately,
that messaged me today. He said that C920 is headed our way. Total Wine. I don't know what that meant. Maybe he meant El Paso something. But he
Well,
said
Total
it's
Wine
headed
gets
our
it
way.
like a week before Pinky's does.
Okay. Well, then maybe we'll see it.
Maybe
Soon.
we'll see it next week.
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think EC18 150 is, I think, max. I wouldn't pay much more than that. It's good. It's not great. If you're gonna pay $235, at least get an EC23. That makes a hell of a lot more sense.
I would
Right.
say that I don't think EC18 is worth more than 151.75.
It's not. I totally agree. It's not. Especially the newer stuff, it's nowhere near as good as the old shit. And especially as you drink it down, it gets oakier and oakier as that thing drinks down. It gets disappointing. So either drink it real quick or just don't fucking buy it. That's probably my best choice.
That's a good point. Actually, it
Ooh.
kind of makes me want to grab my EC18 because it's in this room.
Then grab it.
Right.
Oh, so
there.
Mike Franklin, Mustang Mike is in Washington State.
Oh, okay, Washington. Okay. Bottom in Oregon. All right.
Hell yeah. Okay, so Dream Bam, thank you, ma'am. Agrees with me. 150.
Look at the.
Lady in the Tramp style
There it is.
on the.
Did you see this EC18
Yeah,
worth
that's what he was
235?
talking
Okay. Okay.
Dream Bam, no.
Oh.
I love it. Crash says, no problem, you do you. Even if that involves looking stupid.
Mm.
Damn, Jason Coates says 920 is a lottery bottle there.
Huh.
That's
That sucks big time.
ouch.
Bloodbath Bourbon says, now Kith.
Kith.
the two pigeons.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson.
Kith.
You guys ever seen that GIF?
Yeah.
That GIF?
Guff.
That's funny. Now, have you guys tried this one yet? The Boss Hog 7, the Magellan Atlantic?
I haven't.
No.
The last boss hog I had was a sample of the Samurai Scientist, and it was pretty freaking tasty.
We didn't have a sample. We had it out of the bottle. It was over Dustin's.
Oh no, it was out of a bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a sample in the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we had a sample because then we would have had 2 ounces. But
Yeah, this one is the best since the Black Prince. The Black Prince was fucking epic.
yeah,
Now that was batch 4.
That was batch 4, right?
Yeah, I've got a buddy that is he's a maintenance manager for a frac fleet company, and one of his vendors brought him a Whistle Pig Black Prince,
Mm.
and he sent me a picture of it, and he goes, "One of my vendors sent me this. Is it any good?"
no,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not any good.
You know what?
It's
Just
probably
give it to me.
poison.
I'll help you
Yeah,
dispose of it
it's amazing.
properly.
I told him, I was like, I'll buy you a case of
Yeah.
Captain Morgan's, because that's all he drinks. He drinks Captain Morgan's Diet Coke.
Send it to
Yeah,
me for
definitely
proper
switch
disposal.
Yeah, I said, I'll send you 12 bottles of Captain Morgan's, no matter what, whatever Captain Morgan's you want.
Yeah, for
And
real.
you just give me that. And he was like, okay, so it's really good then. It's like, damn it.
So Bubble Bath said C920 is stacked there in Cali.
Nice.
Bubble Bath, what are you paying? If you haven't already said it, I didn't see it. So let me know what you're paying, Bubble Bath, please, for the C920.
Oh, he's stuck in Kansas for now.
Oh, Jason Busey's in the house.
Jason Busey, what's up, brother?
Jason Busey,
Hey,
thank you so
Jason,
much,
did you
appreciate it.
get your hand delivery package? I need to check my tracking.
Matt, did you see Taylor to the Stars' question?
Yes. So we
Oh,
do
there you
get a little bit of Pendrin in the States, and the ones I've had have been excellent. I would like to get more of their stuff. I know we don't get a lot in Texas, but I know other states get it, and I have, things show up from other states, and it works just fine. But it's really good whiskey. Because I've had the Madeira one, I've had the peated one, and I've had some other one. I can't remember what the other one is, but I've had another one. I think I had Myth, Legend, and then the Madeira. It's the ones I've tried. Jason got it today. See, there you go. Perfect.
God, Bubble Bath Bourbon said 50 to 60 for ECBP.
Damn,
What
that's
the
awful.
hell? Hot.
They sit on the
diddly
shelf at
shit.
$60 in Wisconsin. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God, David.
Yeah, Wisconsin has really good prices on whiskey.
HBR, I got it today.
Jason.
Hey, was it in good condition? How was the wax? Did you like the way I wrapped it? Because I went ham on that Blanton's Gold. I took an old man nap after work at 6. Woke up at like 11:30.
Nice.
Hell yeah, good for you, brother. Good for you. I took an old man nap. I fell asleep. I literally told my wife, hey, so I'm in a weight loss challenge with Matt from ADHD Whiskey.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to shoot a video of me doing squats with you on my shoulders. And she was like, okay, fine. Well, then she decided I don't even know what she was doing. She was on her phone doing stuff. And I was just sitting there waiting for her patiently like a good husband. And then I woke up and it was 3 hours later.
Oh, jeez.
So I took an accidental old man nap. Jason says, oh my God, the wrapping was legit insane. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, good job. You know, there's
Hey, when
nothing
you
worse
wanna-
than getting a bottle that's open in the box, fucking leaked everywhere, and it smells like whiskey. That's all you get.
Well, so with the Blanton's Gold, that one made it over from, I want to say that one was from France or somewhere
Okay.
in the Eastern Bloc. But I zip tied the horse to the bottom of the bottle to protect the wax.
Yep.
Saran wrapped the whole freaking thing
Mm-hmm.
twice or 3 times. Put it inside a bag. Put it inside an inflatable airbag, and then put that inside another box. But yeah,
I appreciate your
I'm
wrap.
sorry.
Wrap up a good
sorry
man.
your Blanton's Gold wasn't cookies.
Metrics cookies. That's like protein cookies. I don't think you'd be excited about protein cookies.
No, I think you would. Jason's a big
really?
dude.
Yeah, maybe so.
He's a manimal.
So Donald Rant says ECBP is 150 Canadian. That's 100, almost 120 U.S. American dollars. That's ouch.
Too many. Even in Canadian dollars, it's too
Yeah,
many.
that's too many.
I mean, the 32 zip ties might have been excessive. It was 3, Jason, and it was for even tension, so you don't
Exactly.
crack the wax. It is
Correct.
incredibly difficult to ship a Blanton's.
Yeah,
Hand deliver a Blanton's.
yeah.
You know, it's yeah, exactly. I've done it a couple times, but yeah, they're fun ones to ship. To say
Yeah.
the least.
They're a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
nap, it's a siesta. It's so you have more energy later in the night, if you know what I mean. Or at least that's what you should tell her.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Disco nap. I don't know what that is. Do you fall asleep with the disco? I've taken a nap at a bar on accident for sure.
I took a nap on the outside, on the side of a bar, and then I got punched in the mouth. But that's a story for another time.
That's a whole story.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
That is for sure.
it's not good.
It's fine. I didn't have a phone after
This
that.
isn't gonna last
Whatever.
long.
No, that's good.
I'm really
Just
glad I
so-
got 2 of these.
It's Pappy proof.
It's got that.
107.
It's 107 proof, and it's also
It's
in
a
the
Pappy bottle.
it's in the Pappy style bottle,
Old rip bottle.
and it's the.
There is.
I dig it. I dig it. I like the way they put Family Reserve too,
Mm.
on purpose.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
American whiskey.
this is not good. Falling asleep in a strip club robotic, that it cannot be
Oh
good.
no!
Little street in a-
Nothing good could have come
Oh,
of that.
no.
Oh my
Not
god.
a good look, brother.
You're missing the show and you're probably getting kicked out.
I'll have
That's,
to leave after that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's bad.
Disco nap is where you take a nap in the evening so you can go clubbing at 4 a.m.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Last time I
Okay,
went
that makes
clubbing,
sense.
I was definitely in my 20s.
I was going to say
Yeah.
the last time I
Way
went
too
clubbing,
old
I
for
was
that shit.
This is half of my life ago.
So, Matt, have you been to Club 80?
ADHD,
It's an 80s club downtown Fort Worth.
ecstasy.
No. What the hell?
Kidding. Kidding.
It's like Club 85 or 87. Anyways,
Something like that.
it's incredible. It's a theme club. And
Yeah, I've
it's
heard of
all
it, but I
80s
haven't been
music,
there. I
Shitloads
haven't
of
been
disco.
to an actual club in probably damn near 20 years.
Yeah. Well, my wife wanted to
As
go.
you probably should
I
know.
went in a pearl snap shirt, cinch jeans, and full quill ostrich boots.
Oh my
I danced my ass off. I got so hammered drinking blueberry Stoli and soda, that I fell down dancing and was lifted back to my car by the bouncer.
Ooh.
He's like, "Hey man, you gotta go."
Spirited by the
Can't stay
whiskey
here.
song, decided to chime in. Said,
Yeah.
"Bartender, you sleep in my bar, you get your ass woken up and thrown out, as you
Hey,
probably should be."
Whiskey song, that's probably a good call, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, since he is the head of at a bar, so it makes sense.
Jason Busey used to have nap privileges in his local bar there in California.
Hell yeah. Were you stationed in Cali, Jason?
That's good to have.
That's freaking neat. I need nap privileges at a bar.
Yeah.
I need nap privileges in my own damn house. I got too many kids for that. Fell asleep in the spearmint rhino and was subsequently kicked out.
Oh man, nice Vegas art.
Hey, how do you fall asleep with this? Never mind.
No,
I'm going down the road. I can't.
Everybody's saying falling asleep. No. You done passed out.
You're time traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Fast
not
forwarding to
making
the future.
memories. What is it? What did you say?
Not making memories.
Quit making memories. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. When it's the blackout kind, yeah, it's not good.
Look at this, talking about this falling asleep in bars and stuff has brought out a few lurkers. It looks like.
Yeah, what's up, lurkers?
Eric's in the house.
Yep.
What's up, my time traveling friends?
Yeah. That's funny.
Ooh. Apartment.
Oh man.
That's
Man.
wild.
I'm gonna kill the shit out of that. That's gonna go just like the Dog Swinton's.
Yeah.
I almost never go back for a second pour from the same bottle because I'm no Matt Zetrick, but I do have a pretty good selection.
Yeah.
And so I almost never go back, and I'm a huge fan of this Cat's Eye.
Yeah, Cat's Eye's good shit. I like their stuff a lot. Yeah, they've really trapped us, sent us a bunch of it. Shit's really good. What amazes me, we're up to 38 now, and it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We've got more than we had a minute ago.
Yeah. It's funny.
We were down to 25. We've doubled it.
Eric Evanson said, "Better than falling asleep on a live stream."
Oh God, that happened to some people.
No.
God bless Sam. God bless Matt.
Yep.
Jason said he chased his tech dreams in the .com bubble back in the 90s. Okay.
Yeah, well, I went to go check on my daughter and sat next to her. This was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning. Yep, passed out. Like Donald and who the fuck was on? There's Donald and I think Steve A, maybe. I think the two of them were on.
I think Ed was there.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we just keep on going until you fucking whack the fuck his ass up. Like 40 fucking minutes later. This is
Are you talking about yours?
Yeah, this was like a year ago. The
That's
stream
awesome.
got what do you call it? It's unlisted now.
It's now a private stream. You have to have a look for it.
It was a long ass time ago.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, look at Burr Ben's helping people out. If I set you on a place with C920 for 60, you score me one too.
Smart
Hey,
man.
Ben, do that shit by PM, bro. You don't want people jumping on your stuff.
Hey, Malted Montreal is here.
Oh, ADHD Whiskey's still in the chat. Bro,
Oh.
are you laying next to Carissa with your headphones in listening to us, buddy?
I think she murdered me for that night. I'm now living a dream.
We're in the spirit world. They can't see us. We're in the spirit
They
world.
said we could hear you snoring off camera.
Oh man.
It's true.
Hey, 10 points.
Down the hallway
10
here.
points. Anybody can tell me where that quote came from.
What was it?
They can't see us. We're in the spirit world. Hey, dog, you see the size of that chicken?
Oh man, what is that from? 10 points though.
I've got another quote, and I can't say it because it's horrific. You couldn't make
It's demonetized.
Well, you couldn't make that movie. You couldn't make this movie again. Oh, good luck, ADHD Whiskey. Good luck, buddy. Hey, I've seen Carissa when she's lightly cheesed off. I can't imagine pissed off Carissa.
Lovely.
Malted Montreal, what's up? I haven't seen that name yet. Oh, that's
almost said
because
that
this isn't my stream.
Yeah, I just said that one.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
I was thinking about angry Carissa, not thinking about the people in the chat. It's my bad. It's my bad. Tim Evans nailed it. Young Guns.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I haven't seen that in so long.
Such a good film.
yeah, Donald can come in. Donald's always welcome. It's whatever. It's up to Donald. Who's
Bubble bath.
Monday's guest is Peter Golden. Sam.
Upstairs continue.
It's going to be very entertaining. We have a giant list of whiskeys to drink that night. Some of them are not very good. They're bottom shelf, which is the hilarious of the entire string.
Ooh.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it for one just because it's funny.
I'll be honest, man, and I know you have 3,000 bottles, but I've really minimized my bottom shelf inventory. Like, greatly minimized. Josh has basically eliminated his.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I'm to the point in my life where if it's not good whiskey, it's just a waste of calories.
So his bottom shelf whiskey is actually increased because I've decreased mine.
Yeah, because he gives his to me
There you go, exactly.
because he knows I was raised poor, and I'll
Yeah.
drink it because
Yeah.
I don't want to waste whiskey.
I'm not going to throw it down the drain, but go ahead. What were you saying?
No, but the funny thing is, once you've been doing this for a long time, you actually can go back to that cheap ass shit and then appreciate it for what it is that you realize how good the shit you normally drink is. So that's the good thing about cheap whiskeys. It makes you realize how much better it actually is.
And we've got I've got the JW Dant and the JTS Brown bottled in bonds,
I do like those.
and I just got a 6-year Heaven Hill. We're gonna do a best of the bottom shelf.
They're all really good. All those are good.
So Jason says there's some amazing bottom shelf whiskeys like OGD 114 and Wild Turkey 101.
Those aren't bottom shelf.
I don't think those are bottom shelf, man.
No.
Yeah, that's
Bottom
the
shelf, we're talking about the plastic Kentucky Deluxe.
yeah,
You know,
Kentucky Gentleman.
the stuff you
Yeah.
you're
It's
walking up.
Nashville
What is
one.
that? Never heard of that.
Nashville one. Benchmark.
Benchmark,
is bottom shelf whiskey.
Ancient Age.
Black
Did it
Label
say Ancient
Evan
Age?
Williams.
Oh yeah, they're H&H preferred.
H&H preferred.
Yeah.
That's
Black
a
Label
really
H&H.
good one.
That is bottom
That's
shelf.
not good stuff. Well, or then you get like Seagram 7, which they're all just, they're 25, 75 blends, and some are even 2080 blends, which really suck.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to give you a headache for sure because the amount of grain neutral spirit in it. Eric Evenson says Old Crow, which sucks because Old Crow was a great brand until, the last 30, 40 years probably.
Yeah, if you can get Old Crow Reserve, I mean, they haven't made them in a while, but if you can find those are still really good.
I've
You have to
some
go to
Old
scary
Crow.
parts of town to find them, but you can find them. They're really good.
Bubba Bath said when 90% of your collection is over $40, Wild Turkey 101 becomes bottom shelf.
Valid point.
I can see that. Yeah, for sure. I will say that my bottom shelf at this point is now whiskeys that I don't care for. So the entire Basil Hayden's line is bottom shelf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sure is.
What
It's
else?
a-
I.W. Harper, anything from Willett. And by Willett, I mean Kentucky KBD, Kentucky Bourbon Distillers. So I actually really like the non-wax top Johnny Drum. The square glass Johnny Drum is delicious. But Johnny Drum, Noah's Creek, Rowan's Creek, Noah's Mill, Willett Pod Still, they all taste like the wax lips that you got at Halloween mixed with Red Hots. I don't care for them.
That sounds terrible.
Okay. Haven't gotten that on them, but I'll look for it.
Have you guys tried the Abraham Bowman? It's a
Yes.
Bowman Limited series. Tim, I have. I want to say the Abraham Bowman is the port finished mash bill 2 redistilled in Virginia and aged in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And then Spirited by the Whiskey Psalm says, what do you do when you're bored of everything you have?
I go.
Buy more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get-
exactly. Problem solved. There's a store. They have other things.
Yeah.
It happens to me 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
You're
look
right.
at my closet and I'm like, oh, God, I don't know. What do I want to drink? There's nothing up here I want to drink. Let's go on Facebook. Oh, look at that.
Let's go find something
buy it.
on the secondaries.
You buy it.
Oh, God.
Jason Cook said you get into
Get
weird,
a weird
rum.
rum. No, Foursquare. So the reason I got into Foursquare was because I was bored with
Awesome.
bourbon.
Yeah.
No, Foursquare is incredible.
DJ 11, $23 BT Buffalo Trace. Does that count as bottom shelf?
If you're getting it for 23, I think that's pretty close.
No, that's
My
not-
bottom shelf
yeah.
is limited at about $18, and I think the Buffalo Trace is too delicious to be bottom shelf.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, technically, it is. So, but
I recommend Basil Hayden. Said no whiskey tuber ever.
the only thing it's good for is getting people into whiskey. That's what it's good for. I mean, people are like vodka drinkers. Switch because it's 80 proof. Switch them over. It's not good for anything else. No one wants to go, hey, I want to drink fucking Basil Hayden.
When I started out, it was 90 proof, and then I saw some 80 proof. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was.
It's all 80 proof now.
Yeah,
every single release. So the Basil Hayden's, the dark rye it's literally Basil Hayden's rye whiskey mixed with.
Oh, so gross.
And if you have somebody that, like, some of my wife's friends would come over and they're like, well, I just want to have something that's like nice and sweet and easy to drink. 80 proof blended with port wine, that's going to be sweet and easy to drink for sure.
Yeah, I was telling him earlier. I got a buddy that he drinks whiskey, and his go-to is Basil Hayden's on ice. I'm like, oh man, so you like water? You like Basil Hayden flavored water? Like, okay,
it's like the Michelob Ultra
that's
whiskeys.
Fine. Yeah,
that's just good for staying hydrated. Jason Beach says, I want to try Mellow Gold, but the color scares me. I think you mean Mellow Corn. Don't be scared of that. Mellow Corn is actually another bottom shelf whiskey that's worth trying.
Yeah.
It makes a motherfucker of a mixer because it gives you all the nice sweet notes of a corn whiskey, and it just disappears otherwise. And it will wreck your life because it's bottle bought.
Yeah, and it's $10, and it's great.
Yeah, it's $10.
Yeah,
you can pour half a mellow corn into your giant Yeti cup, top it off with Mountain Dew, not feel like an asshole, and then have a what was it called? A dad nap? What did he call it? Old man nap.
Old man.
And then have an old man nap.
Bubble Bath said, praise defining whiskey tube before trying Basil Hayden's. I haven't tasted any of them and have no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Not even one letter.
Yeah, not even one letter. That's fine.
Dorm prison.
3 drops of water.
Wow.
100 prison water. Oh, here's Basil Hayden.
3 drops of Basil Hayden in your Elijah Craig barrel proof will open it right up. Oh, Tim Evans, fuck Caribbean cask. Basil Hayden's. That was terrible. It was so bad.
I don't like that one at all. I can't do them. Like we did a blind of all the Basil Haydens because we're sadists, and the 10-year by far the best of them. That's not saying a whole hell of a lot, but it's still good.
Wait, which 10-year was your favorite? The rye or the
Basil Hayden of the whole Basil Hayden lineup. I mean, that's not.
Was it the bourbon or the rye?
The bourbon.
Okay,
the rye was
10-year rye, in my opinion, is better than the 10-year bourbon.
See, I don't think I thought it was meh.
Oh, they're all meh.
Yeah,
it's basically picking your favorite flavor of Dasani water.
Oh, pretty much, exactly. All right, this is from Swami. It says the best whiskey is the stuff your friend is aging in his overpriced mini barrel. Keeps trying to get to drink it. Don't do it. Thanks, Swami.
Overpriced.
Wait, Malted Montreal Swami?
Yeah, that's Swami.
I didn't know that. So yeah. I was invited to the Discord, the whiskey Discord by Bill. Actually, it was Bo Bad Bourbon that invited me to Bill's Discord or Whiscord, I should say. And I've gotten to see a lot of people hanging out in the bar, yourself included. And I've been watching Swami. Swami's fucking hilarious.
He's a very funny guy.
Yeah.
He does not give a fuck, which makes it funny. So,
Yeah, Bourbon says, I'm sad to say I own a Basil Hayden's 10-year rye. I'm sorry to know that you own one too, buddy. I also own one. I paid $80 for it, and it is a $25 whiskey.
There's nothing wrong with the drain pour every now and then.
God, at least I only paid $60. God bless. Ouch. 80. Ouch. Oh, that's like kicking yourself in the nuts on that one.
That was a bad deal, man. And I was so excited to get it. It's beautiful. It has this gorgeous Kelly green label, gold letters on it. Oh, man.
Hey, Chris and Will, how's it going? So our buddies down in Australia. How's it going? Glad to see you guys.
Oh, nice.
The middle of the day down there for you guys.
Hell yeah.
The night stream. Oh, yes.
Sorry, those are the Australians from Chad and Sirius chat?
Yes, the same ones, correct.
Awesome. That's really cool. Hey, it's nice to interact with you guys. I've seen y'all in
they're super awesome people.
The Bourbon Night chats. Breckenridge Store Pick Reserve Blend is going down the drain.
So, you know, what's funny is my boss loves him some Breckenridge. And I have a single barrel of it that I got in Denver, and it's not bad. It was a store pick there for, can't remember the name of the store, but also had the high proof blend, which I'm not mad that I had that. So, reserve blend. Really? The store pick reserve blend. Is that bad? Man,
I've not had a bad Breckenridge.
No, I haven't either.
That store pick could be bad. I mean, people do shitty picks sometimes. I mean, it
Yeah, that does happen. So we had a Laws
4 grain
store pick.
out of Colorado.
It was so gross. Absolutely.
I'm not a fan of everything I try from them. It just tastes fucking weird. I haven't found what I liked yet from them. I'm like, it's just too weird.
It's like, how do you bottle that?
It was like someone
be okay about selling that to the public.
Someone mixed grass clippings with cooked but uncheesed macaroni.
Ew, gross.
And it's literally the flavors I got. That's the tasting notes I had for it. It was terrible. And I felt awful because it was a gift from someone. And I was trying really hard to be like, this doesn't suck. I'll drink the whole thing. That's one of 3 drain pours that I've had.
The only reason it was a gift is because I hated it. Here, Chris. Give it to Chris. He'll drink anything.
He'll drink anything.
He likes it. He likes it.
Yeah, I think the worst thing. Yeah, it's funny, Sam. I didn't know which one Will was going to pick for the liqueur review tomorrow. Yep, not the one that you suggested. Sorry. You'll find out whenever the hell he does it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vegas. All right. Hopefully.
So I sent Bubble Bath Bourbon. He said in a stream, I don't know, a few weeks ago that he's just not into rum. And I said, man, let me send you this one rum I have. It's a single barrel, 127 proof, 10 years old, finished in rye whiskey barrels.
It's from Florida, right?
I think so.
Gorgeous bottle.
Grander.
One of the prettiest bottles I've seen on the market.
That's kind of one. Well, I didn't buy. I would have bought it off the bottle.
I would have bought it off the bottle.
I bought it off the taste
because
and the bottle.
But
he said he poured that rum again. I think it was whatever I ate/drank the first time. He said this time it's really friggin' good. Maybe rum is for me. So see, that's the thing. You just gotta get the right ones. I think that's the problem. You may try that Foursquare.
No doubt.
I haven't had the Foursquare, but I hear nothing but great things about it. Papa's Pilar. You have one of those.
Pilar.
It's great. Yeah.
Hey, Bubble Bath Bourbon, I think that rum that Josh really enjoyed, there's a liquor store in Florida called Liquor Locker. And
Sarasota.
In Sarasota.
Okay.
I think it's Liquor Locker SRQ. But they will hand deliver, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's like $9 too, wherever. We got a bottle hand delivered for $9 from Florida.
We got 6 bottles of Bull Run 13-year whiskey finished in wine barrels.
Yeah.
For like $11 shipping.
That'll work.
Hand delivery fees.
Nice.
Midland, Texas.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Fantastic.
Wait. A little bit.
So Jason Booth says, worst whiskey I ever tasted was Tin Cup. Someone brought it to a whiskey tasting, and no one wanted to take it home, even the lady who brought it. That's
I got some Tin Cup in Colorado with my family.
God,
we used to go up to the Colorado every summer, and we'd stay in Fun Valley, Colorado, which is a real place. It's not a thing I made up in my, repression of bad feelings.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it was a fun valley. It was. And I got a bottle of Tin Cup, and I got a handle of it, a 175 Tin Cup. And literally, like, I had to give it to my brothers who are like real live alcoholics because I could not drink it. They mixed it with 7-Up and Diet Coke and drank the whole damn. It was so bad.
Crappy whiskey. It's like $30 crap. It's not the worst thing I ever had. It's nothing. I have 1 bottle. I'll never replace it, I'm sure. I've also drank probably this much out of that bottle. Whenever we review it sometime in the next 20 years, worry about it then. So, who knows?
Bubble Bath Bourbon asked, is Tin Cup MGP?
Is it Tin Cup?
I don't think so.
It's MGP and Stranahan's combined.
How dare you, Bubble Bath Bourbon? It's what?
MGP and Stranahan's combined.
Oh, how dare you,
Yeah,
MGP.
so I don't care for Stranahan's.
Ew.
Oh, then you really must. Yeah, okay. Then that's a good reason then too. If you don't like Stranahans, then good reason. I like their black and yellow label. I like the sherry one's weird as shit. I don't care for that one. But
Robotic is out. Good night, Robotic.
Good night, Robotic.
Good night, Robotic.
That makes me sad for MGP that Tin Cup is mostly MGP with a little bit of Stranahan's.
They picked the wrong MGP barrels. They picked the wrong recipe.
Well,
There's
totally.
a recipe.
Absolutely.
Go bad.
those are the bottom shelf MGP barrels.
Tim says, I still have bourbon to buy before I jump on fancy rums.
Good point.
Yeah, same.
This is true. Your
Same.
first time with Rare Breed? Ooh, Eric, you're gonna love that shit. It's way better than 101.
100% better than
Fucking
101.
terrible. Ooh,
Just,
Burke Armada. Yeah, that's good shit. I like that one. It's an interesting one. Armida, how the fuck you pronounce that one? Got that one somewhere around here. I don't know. Beryl sent us 5 different ones. It's one of those. Who knows?
Tastes like rotten pears. Interesting.
Bubba Bass said it's $30. They picked all the MGP barrels everyone else passed up. All right, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's like Redwood Empire and High West in the beginning. You just pick what you can blend with your shit to make it taste
Right.
not like shit.
Yeah.
I don't blame it on the MGP. I blame it on the Stranahans.
Oh yeah. No, they're the ones picking the barrels.
Yeah.
You can't make a badass barrel every single time. So
That'll do it.
Cruel Pine.
Yeah. You pick shitty barrels. Nothing you can do to fix it. It's a shitty barrel.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's not my favorite.
So Spirited by the Whiskey Psalm says, where are y'all based?
Tejas.
We're based out of Midland, Texas.
West Texas.
In the permanent basement. Sorry, the Permian Basin.
permanent basement. Permanent armpit.
Yeah.
Western Texas. Not all the way west, but
Yeah.
far enough. Far enough to have a 5-hour drive to somewhere cool.
Good night, Will.
I
That's
will.
a valid point. I will.
Buenas noches, brother.
Whiskey.
So
What's
I
the
came
Eagle
back
Rare?
to Knob Creek twice barreled rye after drinking a bunch of the Nasif or Nasif, and it's still not good.
So yeah, Matt, I'd like to hear you hear that or answer that question. Eagle Rare of Irish and
Well,
Scotch.
I guess that's the question. Do you define that as good stuff you can find every day or stuff that you can't find as good? Because it doesn't really happen so much in Scotch. Like it's if you're talking like back in the day we could always get good shit, then
I'd
yeah,
say cheap, decent stuff
Yeah,
is how I.
it's a value when you can
yeah,
find it.
very very good value for what you're getting for the money.
And that's not my question. So if you ask that question, you have a different idea of what you want to know, definitely tell me I'm an idiot.
Yeah, because that's what we want to define it. If that's what they think it is, I mean, I would think like Tomatin 12 is a really good deal. You get that for like $30.
What is it?
Tomatin 12. It's a Highland. It's
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
very cast finished.
I've seen that.
That's really good.
Did he ask about Scotch too?
Scotch and Irish. Yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
what's the Scotch and Irish equivalent to Eagle Rare?
What are your thoughts on Glen Kinky?
It's good, but that's more expensive. That's
Is
maybe
it?
like, yeah, Glen Keach is going to cost you $60 to $70.
Yeah, I was thinking of 60. Oh, yeah, that's right. I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm trying to think $30 or under, which was not a whole lot. And
So
good.
Tim said not always there, but achievable. So
I think Glengoyne 10 and 12. Now, if we're going to go with that definition, we're going to keep it under $50 then, just because it's single malt Scotch.
Yeah.
I think those are good ones to pick up.
What about
Naked
some of the
Cop is
lower
really
end
good one
Highland
for
Parks?
$20. What about which one?
What do you think about the lower end Highland Parks?
I think they're good. I like the 12 is really good. Magnus.
Is that in the same range?
Yeah, you can get Highland Park for like $38. For the
Yeah.
12.
That's where I'd go.
Spirited said HBR. It's he said Glen Kinky. LOL. It's Glen Kinchy.
No,
Is
it's
that how you
not.
say it?
It's not. It's Glen Kinky.
Glen Kinky. Maybe the CH is.
It is. Hey, I tell you what, look up some videos by Scottish folk
That's
about Glen Kinky. It is Glen Kinky. And I'll tell you why. It's my kink. I love that shit. Okay. That's literally my favorite Scotch is Glen Kinky 12.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. So it's funny
You know
say
why?
that.
It tastes like honeysuckle and nothing else.
There you go. Yeah, Pete found a 10-year of that, which they haven't made in some time.
Yeah, what about the Glenmorangie 10 that you can just
It's a
find?
great one for $30. That's another
$32?
really good one that you can find all the time and is a really good price.
Okay,
You
that may be
can get the Lasagna and Couture Rabanne on sale sometimes for 40. That's a good deal to pick up as well. But
I like getting the little mini packs of Glenmorangie.
yeah, those are good. Those little mini packs, those work really well.
How do you say it? Glenmorangie? Glenmorangie?
Yeah, it's whatever. We're in Texas. We say what we want. That's the way I look at it.
Glenmangery. Here
Listen,
in Texas,
man, I'm a bourbon guy.
we say Glenmangery.
Glenmandry.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'm like, what do you guys think about it? Not a goddamn thing. It's whatever.
Bubble Bath said, if you ask Ed from Rock Gut, Scots don't actually know how to pronounce it.
Probably true.
It's probably true.
I love that so
San
much.
Diego, which of course means
German.
is German for a whale's
Whale's
vagina. Actually, scholars maintain the
True
pronunciation
translation was lost many years ago.
ages ago.
So that's Scotch. On the Irish side, for $30, I really enjoy Sexton.
Yeah, I do like Sexton.
I do too. I like Sexton.
I think Slane is okay too.
I think Sexton's better than Slane, though.
I agree, but Sexton is 35 and Slane's 26.
I really like that red breast
Really?
27.
We can get Sexton here for 22.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking delicious.
God, I'll never buy another bottle of it in West Texas.
Yeah, it's like seriously, you can get it. 25 is the max I've ever seen it for.
Wow, and it's such a cool little bottle too.
It is definitely it's a kind of a pain in the ass to pour, but I find if you just drink out of the bottle, it solves that problem.
Yeah,
it's definitely the solution.
I really like the Tullamore Dew as well.
It's
great in coffee.
Phoenix is my favorite of Tullamore Dew. Now, granted, it's like $55 and worth every penny. It is so freaking good. Unfortunately, it's also discontinued, but it's 110 proof and it's awesome.
What's the one that comes in the little flower pot, like in
the teapot dram?
Okay, that one's really nice.
That one's cool. I like that one's cool. What's that one? That one's like 32, so that one's a good deal. You know, if you get like I'm trying to think price wise, you get around 30 because your Bushmills 10 is gonna be like 40, 45, which is pretty good. See, and Jameson doesn't make their age city and stuff anymore, except for the 18 that sucks. But that's a different story.
Yeah, the really good Jameson is Bow Street, and it's 150. So fuck that. I mean, not fuck that. It's good whiskey. If you have $150 to spend on Irish, then it's a good whiskey to own.
It is, but
it's certainly not a $30 whiskey.
Also, just
$30 whiskey. Oh, you know what's a really good? It's Whistler. Whistler's a good pickup at $30.
Whistler?
I've had Whistler.
Whistler's really good at $30.
I don't know if I've heard of that.
One of my favorite Irishes that kind of disappeared was Feckin. What happened to Feckin Irish?
Feckin. Fucking? You mean Fucking?
I mean Feckin.
Fucking.
I'm not talking about Fucking. We're talking about Feckin.
Isn't that Conor McGregor's Irish? Fucking. No. Fucking whiskey?
Conor McGregor's Irish is proper shite.
proper
clown, my bad.
So he's got a chance to had a chance to have the Johnny Walker Sons King of George V. Holy fuck!
Nice, awesome.
That's a $500-$600 Scotch. Then yes, that's a fantastic deal. Especially if you didn't pay for it. You don't like the Whistler, Sam? I like Whistler a lot, especially the 7-year cask strength. That shit's really good. But to each his own. I like the bottles I've had. Dubliner 10's really good, and that thing's under 40. You can get that one. That one's pretty good. I'm trying to think price-wise. Connemara is good, but Connemara is peated, and Connemara is a little more pricey than that. You can get Nepog Castle the 12 for like $35. That's a good deal. That one's pretty good. It's probably the better deals in Irish I can think of offhand. But those are the ones I think they would go for that people actually might want to drink. Or if you can find an old Tullamore Dew 10, they're discontinued. If you can find the 10, that's a really good deal. And it's like, $35. But just see if you can find one.
Hell yeah.
So Bubble Bath Bourbon said, talking about bourbon, said, I was rewatching that stream to see if I needed to hack YouTube to remove it. And I saw you said I hit on someone. Guess I was drunker than I thought. Bubble bath. It's fine. It was Trev. You hit on Trev.
You hit on Trev. I
Everyone
do it
does.
every single day.
It's fine. He's
Oh god, that's funny.
I actually send them nudes every morning at 6:30.
yeah, it's fine. Don't
One
worry.
of
About
these days we're gonna get married. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, Sam. No wonder you don't fucking like Whistler. You got sent the crappy ones.
Oh no.
Yeah, those ones suck. He didn't like Whistler. I said, yeah, he's only had the double cast, the single grain, the Irish cream. Yo, yeah, they sent you the garbage ones. That's why you don't like it. The good ones, that's not the good ones. I have the good ones. Those suck. Yeah,
Hey, so I'd like to
care.
read. I'd like to read Ben's comment from a minute ago.
All right.
When he was, I guess we're talking about whenever he was hitting on someone in the chat. He says, "It's okay. She's a beauty, and I was using a flamethrower. It was a great time." So Ben, I went back and rewatched that live stream, all 5 hours of it, and my favorite part of that live stream was when you brought out the flamethrower in your fucking basement.
God.
I was like, I don't know if this guy has sprinklers or a smoke alarm, but he's about to set off both. We're about to watch Ben Talib take a fucking bath. Oh, it's amazing.
No, he didn't. He asked if my hot guest was single. Bubble bath. You're cut off, sir.
You're done. Done.
Oh, Stanley Wagner Jr.'s in the house.
Swagner, what are you doing, buddy?
All right, so wasn't feeling well and fell asleep towards the end of ADC. Woke up, what the fuck, and noticed that he's live in DOC. Doc Steffens and Marty G. Piper with a great hat, Josh. Thanks, Stanley. Appreciate it.
What's up, Big Bear?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm wearing the tree hat.
I'm on the Sword and Shield tonight
You knew you were going to jump on, buddy.
kids and wife up.
That was in my living room, not basement. Hey, man, I don't
Sorry.
judge where you live.
Sorry, it looked
It
like a
looks
basement.
subterranean.
Not gonna lie, it looked
No,
like a basement.
Well, because there was,
We didn't see any windows.
yeah, I didn't
guess.
see any windows, dude.
Mhm.
My favorite rooms are windowless rooms.
I agree. It keeps my whiskey safe from UV light.
Windowless rooms with
Yeah, man.
no corners and padded walls.
Whiskey, like new tattoos, is the natural enemy of the sun.
Yes.
Wouldn't know. Drink. I'm up.
Oh, Josh has got to go empty his
Oh man.
bird-sized bladder again. Everybody drink.
It does have to happen. Yeah. Sam,
It's
you
also
got
60. Well, how cold is it? It's 59 degrees in this room because if it gets above that, I start sweating profusely.
Man, I wish I let my wife let me get the house down to 59. That'd be awesome.
Well, no, this room, my quote unquote YouTube studio
Yeah.
is an add-on. It's an addition,
Oh,
and so it's got its own HVAC, and I can keep it cold as shit out here.
nice.
So I've got my pool table, the camera and everything set up on right now, and then her exercise equipment because she doesn't mind it being cool when she's exercising. She just minds it being cool when she's watching TV or doing yoga, whatever.
You know,
It's
you
hard to
give her a
get back
blanket,
out.
she'll be fine. So I tell my wife, here's your blanket. Here, put on fucking more clothes. You'll be fine.
You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Keeps my whiskey UV free. Nobody can see my dang when I naked dance. Woo! Here's a code.
Valid point.
I'm impressed that you use the word dang to describe your ting. So yeah, I actually was talking about that earlier today. Mine is called Girth Brooks, and my testes are named Trisha and Nearwood.
I don't think you can say that.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, and I'm sorry if you just got this demonetized. I blame
Don't
myself.
worry.
I'll
I'm sure
send
they
you
don't care.
70 cents to make up for it.
I'm pretty sure that
And it
YouTube
sucks.
doesn't care almost too much. 2 hours into like whatever.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god. If
Yeah.
somebody watches this the whole way, we're gonna put 3 fucking commercials at the end.
I apologize about my shirt if it gives anybody
A
seizures,
seizure?
but I'm a Texan. 59 degrees is cold, so sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I just figure out I just don't care. I'd rather be cold than hot.
Same. You
Yeah,
can't.
same.
You
I'm like,
can't.
if it's like mid 40s, I can still
You can
wear
always
shorts.
put on a jacket.
Yeah. I'd rather be nice. I'd rather be comfortable and somewhat warmer than
Ben
50
says-
degrees.
That is a T-shirt.
Yeah. This is a hoodie. That's what we call it down here.
HYFR, man. Single malts. How many California single malts have y'all had? There's some cool shit coming out recently. I have not had any California single malts. The single malts I have had are either Irish, Japanese, Scottish, or Texan.
The only single malts in California had is the St. George Ballers. The what else is from California? I've tried.
Yes.
Oh, the Crying Puma Abomination Spirits. That shit's good. The other Californian single malts, maybe the only ones I have from California. There's not a whole lot that's single malts from California. I've had a couple bourbons and ryes from out of there, but not a ton in general because most stuff out of California, as far as whiskey goes, is not very good.
And it's MGP. If it is good, it's MGP.
Valid point.
You got the Burning Chair stuff from Dave Finney. You've got the stuff from Redwood Empire. I mean, it's basically just like, hey, let's smoke wagon ourselves into a whiskey deal. Donald rants. Yeah, everybody's laughing about the Girth Brooks. Jason, you see, I love the name of your cash and prizes as well, buddy.
The Onion Twins.
Thrasher's out 3 a.m. We made it to 3 a.m. How long have we
That's
been
pretty
streaming?
good. That's definitely a good time.
We've been streaming for 2 hours.
Oof.
Yeah,
It's almost bedtime in Texas town.
This is true. I agree. It'll be bedtime very soon. I still have to finish I finished the thumbnail. I just have to finish the description and push the time schedule to publish that bitch.
Oh, I fucking hate editing, bro.
I don't have to edit. I just have to do all the descriptions and the thumbnails and add the fucking end of thing, fucking bullshit, recommend videos and all that crap. Then do the tags. It's a pain in the ass.
I don't ever do that. I just let it how the chips fall as they may.
You should do that. It will help.
Should I? Fuck. I'm not good at this. It's my first day. Hey, do you mind if I plug my shit on your channel?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, so Staley Wagner Jr. asked, what time are we going on tomorrow? Tomorrow night, we're going on 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is 11 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Pacific. So we would love to see you on my channel, which is Hot Buttery Rolls. We will be doing a blind flight from our friend Tim C. And we'll be drinking some other stuff too. Getting weird and talking to our friends on the internet.
Always
like we always do. Yeah, it always gets weird.
Cool.
In a good way.
Yeah. So, Matt, we'd love to have you, man. If you want to come hang out with us.
I'll have to see what my wife says about that. But if she falls asleep, I'll join you.
Yeah, fucking A, man. For sure.
Just slip a little Benadryl in her whiskey.
Hey, remember I was talking about
In
the
her wine
little bit
drink.
of Xanax in the milk?
Yeah.
There
You
you
know,
go.
That's how I get Josh to do stuff.
Yeah.
You can at least the fly places that way.
Wait, what?
What does James McMurtry say? Slip a little vodka in a cherry cola.
Yes, that's a terrible song, by the way.
That's a great song. Yeah, it's a great song.
Okay, so
Tall
Ben
Bingo.
says that is a T-shirt. I'm guessing he's talking about Girth Brooks and Trisha and Nearwood.
Mm-hmm.
You really should have a Hot Buttery Roll shirt. That would be like a great, I'm sure, hot seller for you.
So I'm trying to figure out where to do merch. Do you go through Teespring?
Teespring's the easiest thing to use.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Proofstitute shirt. I'm going to do a Hot Buttery Rolls, and I'm just going to do like literally 3 delicious-looking buttery rolls.
Good.
I want to do shit my grandma says, like do like an X-rated thing. Like if it feels like more than 2 fingers, it's probably a dick. Like grandma always said, fuck it.
Like man always said.
What were the
Fuck
other
it.
ones? Yeah, what were the other ones that man always said?
The more than 2 fingers, it's dick is.
That's the
that's
most
the-
aggressive one.
Yeah, that's the
For sure.
That's the WLW of t-shirts.
Yeah, I want to do a Proofstitutes shirt. Like, yeah,
No gasoline, no care.
no gasoline, no care.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to do one that just has a steak and it has Jay's Pit underneath it. Oh, Eric Evenson, I love that. I want to see 2 rolls squished together to look like a butt with a slab of butter on top. Hell yeah.
That's a good idea. Spirited said if at least one of the rolls doesn't have your face on it, he's not buying
Stanley
it.
Wagner Jr., thank you so much. Just like Nana always
Better late
said,
than
better
pregnant.
late than pregnant.
This
Look
is
at
true.
that, Matt.
Valid point.
ADHD whiskey's still in the house.
I figured he was dead by now. I'm surprised
Being
he's still alive.
stabbed to death isn't so bad. It just feels warm and
R.I.P. to my brother. Pour out a little liquor.
Rip,
Actually,
yeah.
would, but I was raised poor.
rip
Pour it out over
ADHD
there.
rip. Oh, that's funny.
R.I.P. to my buddy. Tell Chris I said hello, and I'm glad that she let you hang out.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
Maybe how's your mom and them?
Dude, I could do a shirt that has my face photoshopped onto a buttery roll, and it says "Call me Butter" because I'm on a roll.
There you go.
Yeah.
ADHD whiskey, is that a cry for help? Type 3 question marks in the chat if it is.
For real. Teespring is the easiest because you don't have to have inventory and deal with taxes on it.
I like that. Because of what I hate is taxes.
I agree. I hate taxes too, especially as an accountant. I really hate taxes. So the best thing about it is how to avoid them.
Try being in the most tax revenue generating county in the state.
Well,
that's us.
That is oil. That is where money makes.
Yes, sir.
That black
Better than
gold
on an ass. I know what that means.
Better than on an ass. I agree. Maybe.
Fair enough. Oh man. Well, buddy, we are both fading fast.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it's time.
Josh's secret yawns are getting a little louder.
Yeah.
I understand.
Sound like a raptor.
Starts sounding like a T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, thanks for joining, guys.
Thank you so much for having us on your stream.
Absolutely. And you guys, we'll have you back on again at like a normal hour, like on our regular streams, not at the fucking middle of the night. So
Dude, that'd be great for sure. Hey, Texas strong, man, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers. We'll see everybody next week. All right, night.
All right, brother.
All right.
Later.
Thanks, guys.